Hey everyone, Slayer here to introduce Nasty and Friends from BDC Studios, a podcast where two friends who met in the Army Reserves get together and talk about shit. One's a firefighter and the other has a funny laugh. So sit back, get rid of your kids, and hold on to your because it's about to get nasty, friends.
Welcome to Nasty and Friends with Pagnasty and Spicy Motherfucking Brown.
All right, here we go. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nasty and Friends podcast. There's a couple things I want to say before we get started in the podcast. All right, so first, we're chilling in BDC motherfucking studios.
Yeah.
We got a guest. I'm not going to say who it is yet. I'll set the tone first. First off, I'm sitting across from Pagnasty, one of the sexiest motherfuckers in the city right now.
You know it.
I'm wearing an American flag t-shirt.
Like a fucking boss.
And I'm chewing Red Man.
You can't get any more American than that.
That's fucking
I don't
American
think so.
as fuck. In BDC Studios, like always, we have the YouTube on the TV, and we are watching. It's kind of hard to explain. Pagnasty, how would you explain this?
I would just say it's like Asian game shows.
It's
right?
Asian game shows, but the ones where they're giving hand jobs and blow jobs on.
You know, the good ones.
The good ones. You know, that's a good one. So that's what we're watching. We're chilling in the studio today, and our guest is Spencer.
Hello.
Yeah, Spencer, I brought him up here. I think you guys, have you ever met? Maybe once? Maybe?
I think so.
It had to have been a Husker game at a tailgate somewhere, but...
that might make sense.
Yeah. I mean, shit, how long have we known each other? Like...
Oh, man, it's probably been 6-7 years.
At least, at the minimum, I would think. So we used to work together.
Were you at his wedding?
No.
Okay,
I got
was
invited
gonna
to the bachelor party, but not the wedding.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Had to make cuts. Son of a bitch didn't make it. No, but we worked at Applebee's together for many years, and then now we work together at our current job, which is great because we just IM like we're back in '97.
Oh,
It's true.
Like it's awesome.
Slightly more emoticons.
yeah, for sure. So that's good. So he's got some great stories. That's why he's here. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. We're excited.
Yeah.
Again, appreciate everything. Like I know you guys are gonna have questions. You're gonna ask yourself, like, why would we do this? Like certain situations, just email that to nastyandfriends.com or shit. Email at nastyandfriends@gmail.com. You know, questions. We're gonna be doing some Q&A today, I think.
Yeah,
is the plan.
Hit us the fuck up. Yeah, we got a couple things we're gonna talk about. We're gonna interview our guests. We're gonna go over some of the questions you motherfuckers sent us. Right now though, Pags, I want to talk about current events. And there's two of them that stick into mind right now. The first one is one that is gonna be surprising.
Yeah.
It's fucking March Madness. Right?
Yeah, which it's Friday, March 18th, so it's his first round.
Yeah.
They just did the playoffs to get in, I guess, a couple days ago. But as of today, Michigan State lost.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like half the country is fucking out right there.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Spencer, did you fill one out for work?
I did, and I also had Michigan State.
Yeah, I have Kansas and Michigan State in the final game.
That's all I got too, man.
And I have Kansas winning.
That's all I got,
I don't
too.
remember it's those two, North Carolina, and I don't remember my other final four. So
I think I got Oklahoma maybe.
Actually, I think that that is who it is. Probably what 90% of the brackets out there have. Unless you're trying to fucking, win some money and just like, I'm going to do this upset. You're a jackass and you end up being right.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's weird to talk about basketball. Dude, I give zero fucks about basketball.
Yeah.
I don't consider it a sport. Like, I would rather watch just replays of football from the 80s, from the 90s, from last season. I would watch football all day long. I can't watch basketball. It's fucking boring.
Really? You hate it that much?
I work, part-time I work college basketball, part-time is a medic, or is an EMT, excuse me. And I watch that and I'm just like, stop. Let the clock go. They stop the clock every fucking 10 seconds. I'm like, who gives a shit? Just fucking let the clock go. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't like it, man.
I enjoy it. I like watching the NBA a lot more, which is probably like the worst basketball you can watch.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have I have a favorite, NFL team. I have a favorite. Obviously, Huskers are all college in all sports. I love all of that. But anything, there's no NBA for me. It's like, I like to watch players. I don't even have a favorite player, but I enjoy watching players. Like, I love watching LeBron. Like, Golden State Warriors are fun this year because they're killing records. They're going,
Steph Curry, man.
Yeah, they're going for the Bulls record. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have a favorite team, but I do enjoy watching an NBA game every once in a while. Yeah. But you have to fill out a bracket to get back to that.
You do.
I mean, I think it's the first year I've done it in a while. I mean, do you do one every year?
I do one every year.
Yeah. Do you go online for Yahoo and shit, or?
Yeah, we do some Yahoo. There was a CBS CBS one I
Yeah.
filled out. I can tell you that I don't even watch the games after I fill the bracket out. Yeah, I just do it for the competitive spirit to help replace that little bit of hole in my heart that I get from football being off season.
Exactly. Yeah, I know we're all football guys here for sure, but
That's where I'm at too. Like I went from not giving a fuck about basketball to being. I'm getting alerts on my phone. I'm on the CBS bracket, and I'm in it. And it's only like if I win, I'm actually in it with my shorty. But so if we win, we only get $200, which. That's a lot of money. I'll take it. But it's not about that. It's about fucking winning. So even if I don't win, I'm like, am I ahead of so-and-so? Am I ahead of so-and-so?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting alerts like Cal lost, then Michigan State's down. I'm like, fuck it. Then they lost. I'm like, you got to be fucking shitting me.
Yeah, it's insane. I was watching it at work because you can go to like ESPN.com and then just give the scores and just updates. And I couldn't believe it. Like I lost some other shit. Like
me too.
There's some upsets, like Purdue lost.
Yep,
you know.
I had them.
I
had Cal. I had
I had Cal. Yeah, because Hawaii beat Cal today. Yep. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so it is kind of exciting. And I don't have cable, so I'm not watching the games. But I'm just.
I don't watch them either. When I go home, I'll watch like NCIS reruns or something. And just like check the updates on my phone. Like I'll probably watch the Final Four championship game, and then I do enjoy basketball. I do enjoy watching it, but it's not like I get super fucking excited about like I do football.
Yeah, no, and like working part time doing that gig. They had one of the rounds of the tournament in our city last year or the year before. So I got to watch. I think it was Wisconsin and Oregon and Kansas and Wichita State played, and that was fucking exciting because it was sold out. It's actually the tournament. It was exciting to watch. It wasn't like watching Creighton.
Right? No,
bunch
I hear
of
you.
bitches.
I saw this stat the other day that to get the perfect bracket, your odds are like 1 in 9 like quintillion. Like you have there's like a 575 like million more of a chance for you to win the lottery. Like if you take the odds, like the lottery are like 1 in 9 million or whatever, but then the odds of doing the perfect bracket are like 9 quintillion. Like it's fucking ridiculous to think about it.
And that's exactly why the winner is always a soccer mom who picked the winner based off which mascot wears the cutest colored hat.
Or like flipped a coin.
Yep.
Like
Every time,
it's luck. I mean that's all because that's why they play the games. Which it makes it exciting. I mean it does add excitement. Like I was pissed off. I don't even think. Like, I know we do it at work, but I don't think legally we can have any money. I think we just do it for bragging, right? It's a pissing contest is all it is.
That's what matters.
You know? But it's just like every year. You always see that meme. It's just like my bracket, and it's that fucking garbage can on fire. It's like every year. It's always round one.
There's going to be upsets, for sure. Yeah. Just like same thing in Bowl Mania. Like, I play College Bowl Mania.
Oh, yeah.
And the difference between that and basketball is, like, I could pick the bracket. I have no fucking idea who's doing good. In college football, I watch football all year long.
Yeah.
I know who's supposed to win, and then still there's fucking upsets. I go by confidence points. I think last year there was like 42 bowl games.
Yeah.
I think 3 of my top picks upsets. I think Baylor might have lost last year. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like,
well, I like all like the interesting shit, like people because they do brackets different way. Like the one at work, like for as a tiebreaker, we had to guess the total combined score of the championship game, which I think is kind of cool.
We did that too.
My team lead at work, like he runs one for his family because he loves all sports. He did instead of picking the game, the points of the game, he does most turnovers in the championship game,
That's
like
smart.
as a tiebreaker. Which I'm like, that's fucking because you never think of that shit. Like interesting shit like that.
Yeah.
That's why like I love the Super Bowl, but like the bets on the side of the Super Bowl,
yeah,
like every year, like because we always watch the Super Bowl together, and there's a bunch of other people that we get when we watch it together, and we always put like $5 in, and we always pick a color for the Gatorade. We do it different. Years in past, we've just we put it in, and then we drew what color, but we changed it up this year where we drew.
Numbers for
Yeah.
We drew numbers, and it was like a draft pick, basically.
Nice.
So yeah, number one got to pick whatever color they wanted and shit like that. And so we always look, and they always do like the top 5 because they're actually you can bet in Vegas on the color of the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Like I just love all that shit. Like over under on how long the halftime show's gonna last. You know, I lost $20 this year. To my boy Rob on the coin flip because we bet $20 every year.
Smart.
I think some bitches. This is like the second year in a row he's beat me. So, but yeah, I love that shit with the Super Bowl. So when you get those little different stats when it comes to March Madness and shit, I really do enjoy. So.
That's good. It's good. I'm all about betting, man. Moving on from March Madness, I want to kind of our last 2 podcasts we talked about UFC 196.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of get into that because I did not bet that, but my predictions did come true.
Yeah.
And what happened was, if you guys, spoiler alert, it's a couple weeks later, but if you didn't watch it, Miesha Tate choked Holly Holm unconscious, and Nate Diaz choked Conor McGregor unconscious. So shouts out Jiu-Jitsu. Myself and Rob Long both predicted that was going to be the outcome. Not the choking out, but who the winners were going to be. Both were the underdogs. Me and my buddy were supposed to bet it. He never showed up. If we would have bet $100, we would have won. I think with a parlay, we would have won $1,500. Plus, we were going to bet if Diaz and McGregor were going to touch gloves before the fight. And it was favored that they weren't going to. Yeah. Everybody knew they didn't. Yeah. We were going to bet on that too. Yeah. But I would have made some money. But my buddy never showed up. We never got our bet in. But we still enjoyed the fuck out of those fights.
Dude, they were great. They were fun. Like I've said before, I'm not big into UFC, but I do enjoy watching it. Actually, because of you guys is how I got into it. I used to hate it. Used to just not like it, didn't enjoy it. But then there's like my first year in the unit. Like we were a weapons call or whatever, and somebody remember they brought in the projector. Remember that one year? We put it on the wall. I don't remember. Somebody bought the pay-per-view.
We did that at Fort Riley, Kansas.
No, because I wasn't there. I don't know. But yeah, so we did that, and that was fucking awesome. And I really got into it, like watching it with all you guys. Yeah. And so I don't know enough. I love going to Long's when he hosts the party because like he knows a lot. 2 times knows a lot. Oh yeah. And I always fucking talk mad shit back and forth, which is good. So you get that side action to see. For sure. But no, it was fucking awesome, dude. Like I know Tate won, choked Holly out, but she went out like a champ. Like she fucking right before she went out, she swung twice. Those death
blows. Just throwing,
like they didn't even tap, like going out fighting. That's fucking awesome, man. That's pretty fucking sweet.
Holly Holm did a lot better than I thought she was gonna do, man. Yeah. Like when she first beat Ronda Rousey, and they were talking a rematch, I said they can't let Holly Holm fight anybody else if they want a rematch for the championship belt. Right. And then they announced Miesha Tate was gonna fight, and everybody's sucking Holly Holm's dick, and I'm like. Right. I don't know if that's because that was the only fight they'd ever seen. Because in that fight, she looked incredible. Before that, she looked kind of mediocre. I know how good of a fighter. Long knows how good of a fighter too as Miesha Tate is. Holly Holm did a lot better than I thought she was gonna do. She was actually winning by I think 1 point, and then Miesha Tate fucking grabbed her, fucking got a hold of her. Yeah. She tried to get thrown. Mm-hmm. She held on, fucking choked her to sleep. Yeah. Great fight.
I know Rogan said on his podcast, because he announces and interviews, and he said he almost choked up because when he went to interview, because this is Tate's third or fourth time for the belt. Yeah. And she's like, you don't know how long I've been waiting for you to say that. He's like that. Yeah. He's like, she's wanted it for so long. She's worked her ass off, which is great. So you have that. But then you definitely, hands down, have the best fucking post-fight speech of anybody of all history in the UFC. Yeah. Did you see this, Spencer? I didn't. Oh my God. So, I don't know how much you follow it, but they just talk mad shit. Oh. These two fucking talk shit, probably more than anybody.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, they're up there.
Yeah,
sure.
And so then when Rogan comes in, you probably know it better than I do, but because I was at a bar, so I heard that part, and I was like laughing, and I've like heard it a couple other times, but... I think like Rogan comes in and he's just like, I don't remember the question. Something like, are you surprised? Not are you surprised, but it was like, how do you feel? Or are you proud of the outcome? Or something weird like that. And then I think Nate Diaz just goes, I'm not surprised. I told y'all motherfuckers. And like Rogan loses it. He puts the mic where you can hear him laughing. Yeah. He's all cocky and shit. I love it. And I hate cocky people in real life. When it comes to UFC, I enjoy it. Because I think you have to be that way.
You're trying to sell tickets. You got to promote yourself.
Well, that, and you're going in. I mean, people get really hurt. I mean, it's the most brutal sport of all time.
If you don't believe in yourself.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So both of those dudes are... The shit that pissed me off talking about it, they're like, oh, fuck Nick Diaz. He talks a lot of shit. I'm going, Conor. I'm like, motherfucker, Conor does the same shit. They're both probably equal as far as shit talking. Yeah. I was going for my boy Diaz. That was my pick. With the short notice, I didn't know if he was going to pull it off. But, yeah, he's a tough motherfucker. Like Long said in the last podcast, he's hard to knock out. He's hard to choke out. He held in there, and then jiu-jitsu reigned. Conor didn't seem like he threw too hard, or he didn't work on your cardio, Conor. I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
Did Did you see his Instagram post? I don't know if it was like Instagram or whatever, because a lot of people are talking about like how he did like took the loss really well.
Yeah, he did.
And because he put on a suit. And he's like, I gave a chance because he went, like we said before, went way up in weight.
Yeah.
He's like, and I didn't get it done or whatever. He's like, put his suit on. And he's like, I'm still a badass. He's like, Aldo, you're a pussy. And he's still calling people out. Yeah. And he calls somebody else out like, you're still a pussy.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good. Like, it was a great fight.
Yeah.
You said you don't watch it often, or do you know anything about the UFC?
I saw that some woman fighter's boob fell out. That was on Twitter.
What?
Yeah, it was on Twitter.
Like from this last fight?
I'm pretty sure.
You know how much me and Pagnasty like titties. If you guys have, real quick, if you guys have titty pics and you guys want them to be evaluated or looked at,
like if you want to
send them to nastyandfriends@gmail.com. We will look at them titties.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to just make the perfect picture for your significant other. I mean, we'll do that. I mean, I think JPEG's is cool with it. I mean, if she's not, we'll talk about it.
All right, this kind of flows into our next topic. So,
very much so.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, there was a couple court cases involving celebrities being recorded doing shit. We tweeted on our Twitter page. If you guys made a sex tape, you want us to review it before you upload it on the Gawker or any other interwebs, we'll check that shit out, give you the okay to send it.
We're here for you.
We're here for you guys. Anyway, Hulk Hogan had a court case. Everybody knows Hulk Hogan. If you don't know who Hulk Hogan is, the fuck, where are you from?
Stop listening to this podcast. What would Locke say? Go to Google, click on images.
It's www.google.
That's right. That's fuck.
So Hulk Hogan made a sex tape with like his buddy's wife, and if anybody who's seen it knows, it's probably one of the worst sex tapes anybody's ever seen.
Yeah.
He's like banging this broad, and he's like, "Oh, I just ate a cheeseburger. I'm bloated." It was disgusting. It was disgusting. It should be banned from the internet. It was not banned from the internet.
I'm just waiting for the Hulkamania music in the background to kick in.
I am a real American.
Yes.
So anyway, some fuck put that disgusting piece of art or porn on the internet. The Hulkster requested they take it down. They did not. He filed a lawsuit. And breaking news.
As of today,
Hulk Hogan awarded $115 million in Gawker's sex tape case. So Hulk Hogan's back. He makes bad porn and he's racist. He's old as fuck. He's red. But you know what? Hey, you're back, baby. Welcome.
Welcome. Like I said, I don't think he ever. I mean, I know he like faded out of the wrestling thing. And I had said you told me he's doing the reality shows.
He was. That was years
money.
ago.
Yeah, but he probably needs the money.
He needs the money.
I don't think he needs the money because I think his merchandise sells.
Okay, see, and that's why I was like, all right, let's talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because the reason I disagree is because other than in like Alabama and like Southern Kentucky, who's buying Hulk Hogan apparel right now?
Dude, I can't even argue with that. Like that's just like when you think about the WWE, but yeah, I guess there's some old white guys that still
there's people that buy it, but not enough to support. Like he's got an ex-wife that's banging other dudes. Yeah. He's probably paying her. He's got a mansion. Yeah. He's got to pay for his suntans and his fucking sun lotion.
Yeah. Shout out to Brooke Hogan if you want to come on the podcast. You can reach us out, DM us. Hit us up on our email.
Brooke Hogan for show, girl. Well, yeah, he's got Hulk's got expenses, man. He's not making the kind of money he did.
That's true.
So hey, congrats, man. Get it. Yeah. Just please don't make any more fucking sex tapes.
Did you ever watch? I only watched like little bits of clips. I couldn't take it.
I watched it a few years ago. Did you watch it, Spence? What did you think?
It was terrible. You're right. It was almost depressing to watch. At no point could you ever have jerked off to anything.
That was my next question for you. I was going to ask you, did you finish though? It was bad, but did you finish though?
Well, of course.
Yeah, just do like everybody else does. Wipe my chest off and go to work. That's a George Carlin joke. Can't take credit for that. I love that.
That's a good joke. Jesus, that's good. Again, shouts out Hulk Hogan. More importantly, shouts out Brooke Hogan. Get out of us. Get the fuck out of us, Brooke. Jeez.
Yeah, absolutely. Nasty and Friends, Twitter, Instagram, @Gmail. Let's do it.
All right, do you guys want some Red Man? I got the Red Man chew. I got some in. I'm going to offer it to Pags and Spencer.
I'm good. Oh, by the way, since we're talking about chew, Vito, I know you're listening. You asked me like last weekend if Spicy had ever seen the YouTube video, I'm a Dipper. It's a rap song. He had not. I showed it to him today. What's your thoughts?
Dude, just watched it. Dude, I thought it was great. I'm going to look it up real quick so I can let anybody listening know to check it out. Dude, it was great, man. I thought it was good. I mean, white rappers don't get the kind of respect they deserve. Some of them are good.
Yeah.
You could real quick, Eminem. You got Mac Miller. You got Asher Roth. You got
MKG.
MGK.
Yeah, MKG. What the fuck? Jesus.
But no, I mean, yeah, you got some white rappers out there. These guys, I'm gonna say, aren't that good.
Yeah, no.
But they're fucking solid,
Yeah,
dude.
you'd never seen it either.
I'd never
right?
seen it.
What were your thoughts?
I mean, I was just confused as hell.
Which is funny because neither you and I, we don't dip.
No,
Neither one of us. So, I mean, I get why, because like I said, my younger brother does, and a lot of my friends do, but it's, like I said, the song's called I'm a Dipper.
Yes.
And what's the YouTube channel?
It's by Addy Lips, ADDYLIPPS. I'm a Dipper featuring shoes. So
it's good. And you can get it on iTunes, but the YouTube version is better because that third verse, the guy talking about the Four Loko, that's not in the iTunes version because that's the one Vito has. But yeah, he showed it to me forever ago. And we were out at West Nile last weekend just drinking, and that song came across. And we just fucking busted up because it'd been a while. But they flow pretty good.
They
I think.
sound good.
Yeah,
Man. They
so
sound
definitely check it out. So
check them out if you like dipping, if you like chewing. If you got chicks that chew or dip, send us pics. Like, we like to see that shit. You're dating a chick from Kentucky or whatever, and she likes to chaw and shit. Send us a pic, yo. For real. For reals, though. For reals. For real. For real, though.
Absolutely.
Bonus points if you get her dipping and wearing Hulkamania gear.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
Smart.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's double the points. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sure. And then if you run across a broad like that, marry that bitch.
Yeah,
Obviously.
instantly.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's not even a question.
Yeah, you don't.
That's
you
why
just
J-Pax
propose.
and I are married. That's how she got me.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well done, Spence. That was good, man.
Yeah, I knew we brought you on. Brought you on for a couple reasons, for sure. So.
Fulfilled my quota. I'm out there.
You just pop smoke.
It's out.
It's time to lower your expectations at this point.
Go out like Costanza. Go out on top.
Yeah. Good episode.
Good. No, but like I said, brought you on here for a couple reasons. One of them, dude, It's Always Sunny.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know it finished like a couple weeks ago. It's in. You're probably the biggest It's Always Sunny fan that I know. You're one of two. The other person's sitting at this table.
Oh, shit.
So
That's me, yo.
that's you. That's you. So I figured it was perfect. Get you on here. We could discuss the season, what our thoughts were on. This was season 11, right?
Season 11.
Yeah. Again, if you're not watching It's Always Sunny, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
Fix
After you
yourself.
marry that Hulkamania chick, get
the
back.
chew.
Seasons 1 through 10 are on Netflix. Watch it. Do yourself a favor. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, best show
So-
ever.
It is. Best show on television, at least.
For
Best
sure. Oh,
comedy
for
on
sure.
on
For sure.
television.
Hands down on TV, for sure.
Absolutely.
So what I could do, I got the set list in front of me. I could read them all, and then we could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But I just remember talking to Pags, months ago. As soon as I saw the set list, months before the season started, and I was like, oh my God, like the anticipation, like laughing my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
So this is what I read, and then this is what we all watched through season 11. So, Charlie McDennis 2, Electric Boogaloo. Frank falls out of the window. The gang hits the slopes. D made a smut film. Mac and Dennis moved to the suburbs. Being Frank. McPoyle versus Ponderosa, the trial of the century. Charlie catches a leprechaun. The gang goes to hell, and the gang goes to hell part 2. So that was the whole season, all 10 episodes.
Yeah. So overall, I don't know how you guys want to do this, but I think like your overall thoughts. What do you think, Spencer?
I think that this one was hands down the best season they've had so far as a whole. Just quality, every episode quality.
Yeah.
They only do 10 episodes a season, but those episodes are pure gold.
Yeah, I mean, we've said that before. Like, I would rather just take the 10 episodes if they're going to be just as good as they have been.
Yeah.
Get the quality over instead of just pumping out like 23 and then being okay.
Yeah, no, I agree too.
Like 100%. Like, it's so God, it's so fucking good.
It's amazing.
Because I know, like, on the podcast, like, we talked about the Suburbs episode, and I had mentioned that you had watched it. Because, like I said, I had watched it one time. I've still only seen it once. But
You're fucking up.
yeah, because I know, like, a couple times you'd Snapchat me, like, before work, and I got a free, like, 25 minutes, and you're watching it again.
Yeah, I probably watched it no less than 20, 30 times.
Yeah,
it was insane. I think it was hands down the best episode of their entire series.
Yeah.
It might be. It's tough. Like, I always try to think of their top 5.
So hard.
That's tough as fuck to do. I agree with you that this might be one of their best seasons of all time. Since we have you on, like, what? Okay, so what were your top 3 of this season? And then, do you have a favorite character of the show?
All right, let's see. Top 3 of this season. Number 1, obviously, going to be the Suburbs episode.
Yeah.
Agree.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
From start to finish. Everything that was supposed to be funny was hilarious. The things that weren't supposed to be funnier were even funnier than that. It was just pure comedy gold, man.
Well, do you have sorry to interrupt, but do you have a favorite part of that episode?
Oh, man, if we started into that, we would just be reciting the script start to finish. I know that's a joke, but no. Dennis's reaction to Wally. Yeah, you know, you keep waiting for him to say something else, but it never comes. The anticipation makes the joke 10 times funnier every time you watch it.
Yeah.
Definitely, hands down, probably the best moment of the entire episode. You know, Dennis and Mac talking about the mac and cheese. And Dennis just throwing that bowl of shatter in the hallway.
Down in the hallway. Just sets it, because they're not even talking, if I remember right? He just sets it down and just, boof, because they're playing music. It's like B-roll or whatever.
Dennis just slowly having a meltdown in his car on the way to work.
Like he does in every fucking episode.
Yeah.
We relate in a lot of ways in that aspect.
Yeah.
Yes. If I had to pick a character for you, it would definitely be Dennis.
That's probably not good. But yeah, I would probably have to put that one at the number 1. Number 2, and this one's probably, I don't know if everybody's going to agree with me on this one, but I would probably put number 2 at the Leprechaun episode. I'm not sure why. I think D made that episode. To be completely honest, D's probably my least favorite of the gang, and for some reason, she had me
She's
dying.
great in it. She's great.
Amazing.
The outfits, when she came out as the Fighting Irish.
Everything she did, and when she showed up looking like an old homeless woman. I don't know. That episode would probably be my number 2.
No, Spencer, real quick, I agree with you. And since it was St. Patty's Day yesterday, me and my shorty, we watched it and laughed our fucking asses off again. Yeah, and Sweet D does make the episode. She has the first costume. They're like, that's fucking stereotypical. That's shitty.
Yeah.
And then she comes out with the Fighting Irish, and she's so fucking happy.
Yeah, she made the wig into the beard.
Yeah. And then they're like, Jesus Christ, you know, Frank's like, you bitch, just make the drinks.
How quickly they
Dennis is telling her bitch.
How quickly they just commit to robbing these people.
Oh, I know.
Dude, that, like I said before, that I didn't see that coming. Like, I knew Dennis took the pistol, but when he pulled it out, dude, I fucking was not expecting that, and that got me. Like, I do agree with you, though. I don't know. Like, I don't know, Hits the Slopes is pretty good.
Yes.
There's some parts that I'm like, it's okay. Like, the sex scene is pretty funny, but I thought they kind of just drew it out too long, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
I thought that's what made it funnier.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I think which is good, because I was like, had to recover from laughing by the time I did that. Sex scene's still going. I'm laughing even more.
Yeah.
So, but no, I mean, I think for me, I don't know, like maybe 4th on that one, but I agree. Like Suburbs, Leprechaun,
that
for
was
sure.
great.
It was.
Yeah, and there was,
You drinking straight paint, Charlie?
Because if you mix the paint, it makes it a little bit better. Apparently.
I guess.
Because they all ask him. Like at the beginning of the episode, Mac is like, "Are you drinking paint? Let me see your tongue." And then when
He's
they
so
find,
reluctant
when they
to
find,
stick his tongue out.
Yeah, and then when they find him downstairs, when they come back, and he's doing the torture scene from Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Great episode.
Frank is like, "You drinking straight paint, Charlie?" And at the end of the episode, Charlie's like, "Hey, the leprechaun just flew away on the rainbow." And then Dee's like, "Quit drinking paint, Charlie."
It's good.
Yeah.
I like how they kind of kept that scene, because even in the season finale, the part 1, when they're like, "This is just straight mixer," like
yeah. That
was
you know,
amazing.
it's genius. I had an orange juice the other day, and JPEG's like, "What are you drinking?" I go, "Straight mixer." Like, I never even thought about it that way, but to me, those are kind of related, so I enjoyed that.
Yes.
And then, so did you have a third favorite?
Yeah, if I had to pick number 3, it's definitely going to be the court case of the century, Ponderosa, Charlie's uncle with his little hands,
Rubber hands.
I don't know, man. He just the thing that I like about that the most is that if you remember, he's been in other episodes.
Oh yeah.
His obsession with his hands just gets progressively worse each time we see him, and it's just escalated to a point. At this point in the series, that I couldn't stop laughing anytime his hands were on camera.
His hand, like my two favorite parts is when his hand flew.
Yeah.
Like I was crying when the hand was midair.
Oh yeah.
And then when he was like, get the 3 and like 2, or he's counting up or down or whatever, and he like couldn't get it. He had to pull the hand down. It was the best.
Great. Solid.
It was great. Yeah, but do you have like a favorite, like an all-time character? Do you like one more than the other? Or?
Oh man, that's so tough because I think I probably would have said Charlie at one point in time, but for some reason it's Frank. It's Frank that does it for me.
Jesus,
I don't know how to explain it.
I loved his episode. I love how they filmed it. It was fucking beautiful.
That was one of my least favorite episodes of the season.
Right.
But I mean, I get it. It was different. I watched it at work. The guys at work are like, "This is fucking terrible." I'm like, "You don't watch the show though. You can still, if you know the show, you appreciate the show and everything."
Yeah,
else
and
that's
you
going
appreciate because, like you said, he never knows what's going on. And then you can...
No, Charlie is probably my favorite character. Frank is right there. Like, there's so many seasons and other shows too where Frank is. Fuck, he's the best.
It's just hard to pick because they play off each other so well. And it's just like, Charlie wouldn't be as good if Frank wasn't there.
No.
Vice versa and shit like that. And it's so good. But you were telling me, like, if people don't know, like, Mac and Sweet D are married in real life.
Yep.
And then who else? You always tell me I can never fucking
Charlie and the Waitress.
But then there's somebody else.
Yeah, Dennis. He's married to the pharmacist from the Dennis System episode.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. The brunette with the big old titties.
That's the one you always saw. I could never remember that.
That's a great episode for many reasons. Because the Dennis System is funny as fuck.
Yes.
When he's on the phone, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," and then that's the first time you see Dr. Toboggan. Mantis Toboggan. Saw that episode? Yes, man. That's oh my god.
I think that prior to the Suburbs episode, Dennis System was my number 1.
Yeah.
It's been shoved down to number 2, but that could only be because I've watched it repeatedly over the years. Anytime I have extra time, Netflix, Dennis System, every time.
You've got the AIDS. You've got the AIDS big time.
Yeah.
Mantis Toboggan. Dr. Toboggan.
Yep.
I love it, dude. Great. It's so good. My uncle, he started watching. He watched it before, said he didn't really like it, heard us talking about it, how much we enjoyed it, started watching it again, loves it. Last time I talked to him, he's in like mid-season 2.
Okay.
So it might take him a while. And he's old, doesn't remember a lot. So he'll forget about this whole season. So by the time he gets to it. And I mean, it won't hit Netflix till next year anyway.
Yeah,
so,
true.
But, so we got at least one person like watching it, which is great.
Oh,
so... you just have to, man. It's probably my all-time favorite half-hour show.
For sure.
Like,
yeah,
I mean,
me
it's
too.
like, because I love Seinfeld. I'm a huge Seinfeld fan.
Same
but,
here.
like, It's Always Sunny, man. It's good.
Oh,
it just keeps getting
so
better
good,
and better.
The chemistry and the way they play off each other and how they're all bad, horrible people.
Terrible.
But you can't help but like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah.
Just like during the part 1 of the finale. When D is up on stage with the magician, I feel like you're supposed to relate to the magician.
Yeah.
But over the years, I was on Team D. I can't break that cycle. Man.
No, man.
Yeah.
You can't.
Dude, when she fucking clocked her, oh my God, just whack.
She was being kind of a bitch.
Yeah. It's good. It's my other favorite part of the season finale is at the end when they all decide to say fuck it, they're gonna go down in the ship. They go down, but as soon as that door opens, it's every man for themselves. When Mac was given body shots, I don't know who it was, but he was just fucking swinging. I think
it was
like,
Dennis, dude.
Yeah, I had like tears, man, because we were talking about it before work after episode 1, and I had said that I thought they were in a mental institution,
you did say that.
like with the robe and shit.
Yeah.
So, and he wasn't. I think you agreed with me probably,
I did.
which is a good one.
Sure, but I liked the way they wrapped it up.
Yeah.
The season
as
a whole.
Yeah. If they were really in hell, there's not going to be an season 12. But now, I mean, there's going to be a season 12.
I'm assuming they've been signed for it.
Yeah,
right?
they were. FXX did. Fuck, you know what? FXX, fuck you guys. I don't know why you make it so hard to watch the episodes. If you don't have FXX and don't watch it, then they don't show replays of it.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys. But we've been watching it on iTunes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can get to it. And then it'll come out on Netflix as soon as the season 12 airs. Yeah. But, yeah, it's solid. Solid as fuck.
It's good, man. It's absolutely fantastic. So, again, watch it. Do yourself a fucking favor. And start from the beginning because shit ties in.
Everything
you
ties
have
in.
to. It's like
Everything
a movie.
ties in.
You have to.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever talked about, but you recall like in the part 1 of the finale when Dennis is talking to Dee about the implication. But that's an entire throwback
To the boat?
To the boat
Yeah,
episode.
the boat episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
episode.
That's right. That's
Absolutely.
right. Yeah, I didn't even notice till just now.
And when he's telling Mac about the implication, Mac's reaction at the time was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen because he was so concerned about these women being in danger because Dennis is such a creep.
Yeah.
And then you get the contrast of that when he's talking to Dee and she's got her own insinuation. She's the same.
Yeah.
And you realize that over time these people are getting progressively worse.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's great. And there's a lot of other shows, but I don't remember a show that's like that does it on the comedy side. So you have like Breaking Bad and Sons of Anarchy.
My favorite drama, Breaking Bad for sure.
And Sons of Anarchy, where they do bad shit, but you still, because it's from their point of view, you side with them.
Yeah.
Like with Heisenberg, you don't want to side with some of the shit that he does,
Right.
but you still, like, I can see why he's doing it. But nobody does that. Like you said, they are bad people, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
That you're just like, I want to be part of the game.
I want to be
You
part
know,
of the
which
game.
is horrible. Because if you were just to write it down on paper and put that and read this, like, hey, would you do this? No, I would. But
no.
that's an episode of It's Always Sunny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah. But they're all so likable too, man. So likable.
Yeah, it's good. They're perfect, and I don't think Frank wasn't in the first season, right?
No.
Correct.
He came in season 2. The studio told them they had to add a big name to get their funding. And they were real reluctant, if I recall. And they put him in it. The show took off.
Yeah. Danny DeVito's fucking solid. Shouts out Danny DeVito. Fuck, man. So
yeah,
good.
he's good, man.
I think we checked. I think we looked it up. A couple episodes again. I want to say he's like 72 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
That's approximately. Don't write that down. But that's what I think he is. He's getting older, but he's so fucking funny, and he's fucking been in some great movies.
Oh, yeah.
over the years,
yeah. I mean, movies. I mean, he was on Taxi. I mean, that was in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I mean, he's been on TV.
Oh, yeah, man.
For how long?
Yeah.
I mean, the only person who's probably been on TV longer is what's her face from Sons of Anarchy, because she was on Married with Children. Like she's been on TV.
she's not that old, though.
She's been
Casey
but she's been on TV since the 80s.
She's still bangable too.
Oh, yeah,
Say that.
no doubt. It's your MILF status.
Yeah, I do like MILFs. I got it.
Yeah, but because you had Married with Children, and then right after that, she was. There's a couple of them because she's the voice on Futurama, of the one-eyed chick on Futurama.
Yep.
And then she also did the 8 Simple Rules of Dating My Teenage Daughter.
That's right.
That was with John Ritter, right?
Yeah, they canned that because he kicked the bucket.
Oh, that's son of a bitch.
And then rest in peace. They canceled that. But then, like I said, she was always the voice there, and then she got into Sons of Anarchy. So, and there's a couple other shit that she's been in that you're like, holy fuck, I didn't even think about it.
She's been around for a long time.
So yeah, and she still kills it, which
Still
is
looks
great.
good too. Yeah, she's good. She's good, man. I did like her character in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's a great show. Just finished that up not too long ago. So.
Noticing a trend where we all seem to empathize with the terrible people.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
that's why we
Must be
started
bad.
this podcast. You got to reach out to the others.
Hell yeah, well played.
It happens, man.
Well played.
That's what you got to do.
Spence, I want to hear about this Valentino story. So maybe you could set it up. I'm gonna fresh up my drink. Maybe you could set it up. Don't start telling it yet. But,
Well, this setup is part of the story, so it's good. It's good, man. Like I said, this story is another reason why Spencer is on here, because was it last year or year before? Because we go tubing every year.
I think it was last year.
It was last year. We were on the. Yeah, I think it was. We were on the vehicle together, and on the way back, you told this story to me, and I was crying. Now, granted, it's tubing. We're on like a 4-day bender at this point. I'm not saying it's not. I mean, it's a great fucking story. But I remember this was even before the podcast was kind of in the back of my mind at the time. But at some point, I was like, you need to get this out there somewhere. It has to be recorded somewhere so we can listen to it. Because I just remember just dying, like, tired, probably like still drunk, from the 4 days and shit like that. But it's great, man.
I mean, it's a good story.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not hype it too much. It's not the best thing that ever happened.
Right.
By any means. But I guess, so this all took place back in when I was high school, college, probably 19, 20 years old. Worked for Valentino's, allegedly, in case Valentino's is listening.
hey, Fuck Valentino. Right? It's not even that good.
It's not. It's overrated. Overrated.
How dare you?
Overrated, overpriced.
Allegedly.
But, so 18, 19 years old, delivery driver for Valentino's. If you've ever seen the movie Waiting, I know you worked in food service because we worked at Applebee's together, obviously. The movie Waiting is exactly what happens in restaurants behind the scenes. I don't think...
Not what I wanted to hear.
You've never worked in a restaurant?
No, I haven't, but I worked at Taco Bell. When I was 16, I worked at Taco Bell, but I have seen the movie Waiting.
Yeah.
It's almost exactly like that.
It is. It really is.
We had a game where, it started off as an innocent prank war or kind of like a dare, nothing as extreme as not getting to wipe your ass after you take a shit.
Like the 1, 2, 3 game.
1, 2, 3. But just dumb shit. Hey, you won't eat this spoonful of cinnamon and then go wait on this table in the dining room real quick. It's just dumb shit like that.
Which is funny.
Well, it was hilarious. She threw up, by the way.
Yes.
But it eventually evolved into a level that I don't think anyone anticipated very, very quickly. Where you're taking an order to a customer's face and you've got a guy behind you shoving a wooden spoon up your butthole, just trying to see if you can keep a straight face or not. Just shit like that. So we had this prank war. This story is fantastic because we had employees who I don't want to drop their names, but it's perfect because I don't know their names. We had nicknames for everyone there.
Oh, perfect.
This story, we had these two guys in the dish room, called them Tampon and Harry Potter.
There's other reasons behind these nicknames.
They both looked like Harry Potter and a tampon.
That makes
Harry
sense.
Potter. Obviously the famous book wizard.
Yeah.
Tampon. He was just fat, white, had rosy cheeks, looked like a used tampon. We also told him he was easily expendable or disposable.
That's great.
Like a tampon.
Yeah.
So we would play pranks on these kids relentlessly. Our jokes to each other were in good fun, but these ones they were pretty mean spirited. They got
so you were bullying.
we were bullying the shit out of these kids. And keep in mind, we're probably 19, 20 at this point. These kids probably 17, 18, maybe.
Course. Now you liked this job though, right? It was a fun job.
It was the best job probably that I ever had.
Nice.
We made tons of money delivering pizzas. For whatever reason, it gets a bad rap to tell people deliver pizzas, but man, I'd walk out of there making probably $10, $11 an hour as a 20-year-old, plus $100 in my pocket tips on a Thursday, Friday. It was good stuff.
Yeah, because I know we got an Army buddy, Harris. He used to deliver Valentino's, and he said it was one of his favorite jobs. He absolutely loved it.
It was a blast, man. You could get away with a ton. At least back then. Probably not now.
Yeah.
The world's a little bit more PC now than it was back then.
Real quick, though, I don't know where the story's going. It might be going this direction. It's probably not, but did you ever get seduced by like a MILF?
Actually,
you were delivering.
Let me divert real quick. I do have a story just like this. Actually, I got two stories for you. The first one, I did deliver this pizza to this lady. Knocked on her door, rang her doorbell, tried calling her phone, couldn't get her to the door. Start walking away, getting in my car. She comes to the door. She's probably 70s, 80s. She's wearing a towel. She's holding the towel with one hand. She's like, "Oh, sorry, I was in the shower." So it's all right.
Yeah, she was.
Say, hey, why don't I bring this pizza in and set it down on your table?
Yeah, because you're a gentleman.
Because it's heavy, and you've only got one free hand.
Yeah, smart.
She says, "No, honey, I got it." She grabs it with two hands. It starts to slip. She drops the towel. I shit you not, this 70-year-old lady, this is someone's grandma, respect, but she looked right at me. She said, "Well, there's your tip."
Yes! That is the best thing.
That's awesome.
I didn't know that. That's fucking
I
great.
shit you not. She shut the door, tipless.
You can't even be mad, though.
You can't.
Yeah, no.
You can.
Well, you're an idiot if you do. That's got to go in the spank bank for like later that night.
Yeah.
Or even on the way back to work.
Yeah, if you're in the gilfs, fuck, man, that's a good day.
That's great.
I do have another one. Not quite probably the same the timeline. It was a man.
Oh, no.
Even better.
He lived right by the store. He'd call in once a week. He'd order spaghetti. I don't know if you know anything about Valentino's spaghetti. Fuck, it takes maybe 30 seconds to cook. Everything's already done. The noodles are cooked. The meat is stewing on the stove all day. 30 seconds max. For some reason, every time we say, "Hey, man, we'll be there in 30, 40 minutes.
To set that great expectation. That's customer service.
Yeah. You make them wait.
It took no less than 3 or 4 minutes to get to this man's house with his bowl of spaghetti. First time I get there, kind of the same situation. Nobody's coming. He shows up to the door. Thank God he had some whitey tidies. I'm talking like Walter White,
Heisenberg. Nice throwback. I like it.
Well done.
He says, hey man, I was in the shower. I didn't know you were gonna be here that quick, and this is understandable.
You said 30, 40 minutes.
You said 30, 40 minutes. It's been 6. Let's come inside for a second. I'm gonna get some clothes on. I don't have a wallet. I said, all right, man. So I come in.
What if he just reached back? It's like, here, just pulled some cash out of like his fucking out of his ass.
So I walk into this house straight out of the 70s, wood paneling, tube TV. There's a deer head on the wall.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm getting nervous at this point.
Looking for your exits.
He shut the door. He didn't lock it, but he shut it. He comes back out. And he says, hey, man, I got something real special for you. I said, this is it.
He's related to Gilf. He is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be this man's lampshades. This is how I die. This man busts out a brand new in the wrapper porno DVD. Tells me he doesn't have a DVD player. Got it in the mail. Gave it to me. I said, yeah, man, all right. And then he let me go on my way. So I was like, that's cool. That was a one-time experience.
All right.
I was wrong. He called again the next week, requested me specifically.
Oh, no.
Now shit's getting weird.
Yeah. Now he's going to wear your skin for sure.
Well, so now I get to his house. He's outside mowing his yard. Whitey tidies only.
Oh, my God, dude.
Not even wearing shoes. No shoes. And
Bamf.
He says, oh, hey, man, I didn't know you were going to be here that quick. Why don't you come on inside real quick? So I go inside, and he's got Andy Griffith blaring on the TV, top volume.
Like he should. Like an American should.
And I said, no, man, this is to muffle my screams.
Oh, my God. Just take it, man.
He says, you want to come in the basement real quick? I said, no.
That's smart. Yeah, absolutely.
I shit you not. This man came back upstairs from his basement in his whitey tidies with a box of X-Lax full of quarters and about 3 to 4 capsules. And he said, hey, man, you could probably make more use out of this than I can.
Oh, my God.
And he handed it to me, and I don't know what the fuck that means.
X-Lax?
X-Lax. Like actual X-Lax capsules, blue. But the reason that I tell this story is because it ties perfectly into the setup.
And I can't wait to hear the story. But I kind of want to break this down. All right, so for the first part, it's already weird because it's like, all right, man, you're ordering fucking spaghetti from Valentino's. Why do you need to take a shower? Like, why do you need to clean yourself up? Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, what the fuck's wrong with this dude? And then, like, giving you the porno, it's a nice gesture.
What kind of porn was it?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I know. It was, oh, man, I still
You still got it,
Oh,
too. Yeah, good. I knew it. I would, too.
I'm trying to think. Honestly, I don't know. It was Playboy, though. It was Playboy.
Yeah.
It came in a wooden DVD case for some reason.
Oh, my God.
Fancy shit.
Yeah,
Wood.
Fancy shit.
It was wood. Yeah, it was wood.
Smart.
Yeah.
And cardboard, wooden cardboard. Real weird.
And then like wanting you to come back.
Yeah.
It might be like, hey man, I don't got a DVD player. Tell me about that porn. But then when he's like, come downstairs, yeah, that's a red flag, and I'm glad you didn't go down there.
Absolutely not.
You probably wouldn't be here right
No,
now.
you wouldn't,
There's
man.
no doubt in my mind. I mean, I went back a couple more times. The experiences weren't nearly as creepy. I mean, they were creepy, but they didn't stand out as much. But I did eventually have to refuse his orders from there on out. Sent a different guy instead.
Yeah.
Guy that looked a little bit faster than me.
That's what you got to do, man.
Yeah, the X-Lax, I don't know how to explain that.
Well,
like what?
No one can. And, you know, I think that this guy just was trying to prepare my butthole.
I guess.
Oh, maybe, man.
I
Kept you
told
down
her,
there, had you put lotion on the skin, and had nothing in your stomach, man.
That's
for sure.
Yeah, that's smart on his part.
It is.
You don't want a bunch of shit on your dick.
It's true. It's true. You can't have that, man.
No, man.
Nobody wants to use condoms, so.
Fuck no. In a rape situation?
Oh, God!
How depressing is that?
Yeah. Hold on.
This is a rape, but I'm putting this condom on.
Safety first.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know you. You know, it's like the 21st century. You probably got AIDS or something. I got to protect myself, you know. He probably fucking got AIDS in Vietnam anyway.
Right.
So
I don't know what that means. That's kind of, where are you going with this, man?
Nowhere.
Let's talk about this. Is this, what are you talking about?
Personal? I mean, no.
No? No, I don't know. Oh, sorry, man. Spence, I can't wait to hear the
We
rest
have to
of this,
break it
man.
down, though.
This is,
It
yeah,
is
we
good.
had to break it down.
It is
for sure.
important because
It's frustrating because We might never get to the bottom of it, but
I don't know.
We can speculate.
I don't know if he's still
Fuck
there.
it. Pack up the computer. Road trip. We're going to his house.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Valentino's ordering guy, if you're listening, fucking we need to know. I don't think any of us could fucking die before. We have to know what happened. Hit us up. Hit us up on our website, nastyandfriends.com. Hit us up on Gmail, nastyandfriends@gmail.com. Get at us, though. Get the fuck at us. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, Spence, let's hear this shit, dude.
All right.
I can't wait to hear this.
Well, first of all, I appreciate that you brought that story up because it ties right in. These tampon Harry Potter. we got them in the dish room. It's attached to the takeout side by just a small hallway. And about once a week, they'd come down. They'd say, "Hey, can you guys make us some food?" Because Valentino's give you some free food.
Yeah.
You work there, pay sucks, food sucks, but it's free.
Yeah.
You're gonna take it.
Yeah.
So we would make a habit out of fucking with these kids' food, and it started off just easy enough, like, "Oh, hey man, we're gonna put some hot sauce in here," something just weird, just weird little shit. We fucked with them enough that they stopped asking us to make their food.
Right.
So one day he comes down, he makes his pizza himself. They're just so happy, ear to ear smiles.
Yeah.
They beat us.
Nobody's fucking with their food. I'd be happy too.
They beat us. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen these long pizza ovens.
Yeah.
They go in, one side's a conveyor belt.
Yeah, it comes out the other.
Right in the middle, there's a door.
Yeah, you can open it. Yeah, Pizza Hut was the same. I worked at Pizza Hut in high school. It was the same way. Because you had to put your sandwiches and shit, so they only go halfway through. Yeah.
So we let this pizza go about halfway through. We pulled it out. Cheese was just kind of like a perfect stuck together, like a plate. You can lift it. And we started throwing shit under it. We'd been soaking some anchovies and jalapeno juice.
Oh,
So we threw them in there.
real dick move, but I like it.
Yeah, I like
Threw
it.
'em
I
in
like
there.
it.
We put them under the cheese. Just put it right back. Put it back in the oven. Rolls out. Can't even tell. Perfect. Guy takes it home. Comes back in the next day. Felt like a real dick. Apparently his family was in town.
Oh my god. He's probably proud. That's probably why he was smiling. He's like, I'm providing for my family.
Yeah.
It's no money out of here. They're probably not from Nebraska, so they've never had, Valentino's pizza before. So he's all happy, and you got to go and shit all over it.
I mean,
again,
Great
we watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so we can relate.
Yeah.
May sound douchey, but I like it.
I like it too, man.
It was a good time. So a couple months go by. I've got this box of X-Lax.
The same box, right?
Same
Obviously.
box. Oh yeah, it's just sitting there in the takeout up on the top shelf above where they keep the breadsticks.
I like how you didn't even take it home. That's good. You just gotta leave it
Yeah,
there.
no, I left it there. The porno DVD was there for a while too, but so anyway, we had this X-Lax, and I was like, man, we got to use this. How can we do this? So I don't know. There's probably about I think there was about six pills in there altogether. Read the box. It says, hey, 2 pills at most. So we crushed up all 6.
Kind of like that scene on Dumb and Dumber, how he just
Turbo
dumps
Lex.
and
Yeah, Turbo Lex.
Yeah.
You got to do a fine powder. Unfortunately, the powder is blue. So
Dude, you're like Breaking Bad way ahead of the game.
Yeah.
so we roll it up into some sauce. We mix it in. You can still tell it's super obvious. So we throw it on the pizza, throw some pepperonis on there, get some cheese in there, cover it all up. Looks beautiful. Thing out of a picture. Give him this food. Him a tampon. They're up in the kitchen or in the dining area, and they're just smashing this food, man. And I don't know. They probably each 3-4 pieces there. They took the rest home. Next day, get to work. They both called in. And I answered the phone, and I said, man, what's up? And he says, hey, I'm not coming. And I'm already laughing because I have a feeling that I know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't like to assume.
Yeah,
Right.
obviously.
So I asked. I said, hey, man, what was wrong? I just don't feel good. And I can't contain my laughter. I said, hey, man, you shit in a storm? He goes, a storm? A storm? I shit 11 storms.
Oh, my God!
His buddy called in about 20 minutes later. Dish room empty.
Oh, fuck.
I said, oh, fuck, man.
Didn't think this one through.
Well, I'm not washing these dishes.
Yep.
So we had an empty dish room. I'm not sure who they got to fix it. Managers were not happy.
Yeah.
So if you know anything about Valentino's, they also do some catering. Catering is shit pay.
Yeah.
Long hours. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Punishment, if you will. So here we go. They roll us in. They say, hey, man, you motherfuckers, you took out our dishwashers for the day. You guys, punishment, you're taking this cater.
That day.
It was the next day.
That was the next day, okay.
It was the following day. Day off. And they say, nope, not anymore.
I mean, you could have quit, but...
I
But like at the time, I mean, like you said, you were making decent money,
Yeah.
like you were having a blast. Like, yeah, my manager, it's 1 day punishment. What's 1 day?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't fucking quit either.
I mean, in retrospect, I felt like the punishment was far less severe than it probably should have been.
Oh, yeah. He probably should have got fired.
We could have killed that guy.
Yeah.
He could have shot himself to death.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Which would be a totally different story, and we wouldn't be in BDC Studios telling the story. We'd be there talking to you at the state pen.
As a quick epilogue to that story, Tampon, he did quit. He never came back. He never came back again after we told him. We told him because we wanted him to know what was up. We didn't want him to think he was literally going to shit himself to death.
Yeah.
So we let him know. He quit.
That's probably good.
Yeah, you know, this is kind of when the game started to tone down a little bit. We realized we could have really fucked him up.
Yeah.
It was still hilarious. I don't think anybody felt any regret about it until they got older, had kids, got married.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
So here we are. We got this cater now. It's just me and my one other buddy that was there, my partner in crime, if you will. They take us out to the middle of fucking nowhere in this white van. Valentino's just bought a brand new white van. $150,000. It's got 2 sliding doors, no logo on one side, just a giant Pizza Val's logo on the other. It's blatantly a Val's van. It's got the shark top, the shark fin, the sign that lights up.
Yeah.
They just spent a lot of money. Right?
Yeah.
They drive us out to the middle of nowhere. It's a fucking pheasants cater. We get out in the middle of the country, just probably about 100 hillbillies hunting birds.
Yeah.
Standing in the driveway of this giant garage.
If they were good shots, they shouldn't even need catering.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. There's about 100 of them. We set up all this food. We're just hanging out in this garage. They're shooting birds.
Yeah.
And they say, "Yo, man, you guys want to drink with us?" And we're like, "Oh shit!"
Absolutely.
Yes, the answer to that is always yes.
The manager, right before he gets us there, right before he drops us off, he
so he didn't even stay with you.
Oh no, absolutely not. We drove the van. He followed us in his personal vehicle. He got out to make sure we went. He said, "I got 2 things for you. Don't fuck anything up, and don't ruin the van." So naturally, we did both.
Yeah. I have a feeling where this is going.
Yeah.
So we're in the middle of nowhere. Starts pouring rain. 100 hillbillies just pile into this garage. There's an entire corner dedicated to birds, pheasants. The rest of the food's just kind of sitting in a corner. We're all just piled up in the other corner, just drinking, having a good time.
Which is great because this is your punishment.
Yeah.
And you're having a fucking blast.
Yeah.
You know?
Keeping in mind that Valentino's caters, you're wearing black dress slacks, white shirt, bow ties.
Oh,
We're
fancy.
dressed to impress.
Yeah.
At the most hillbilly garage I've ever seen in my life. So it's time to leave. We get ready, we pack it up. We're drunk as shit.
Allegedly.
Don't condone drinking and driving. Don't do it. So we start getting out. Manager said right before we go, he said, "You come right back down Highway 2. It's supposed to rain today. Don't get the van stuck." We said, "Fuck that." There's a low maintenance road right at the end of this one. We're going to see if we can get this thing rolling in some mud.
Hell yeah.
Do a little off-roading. See how it works. It took us all maybe, 45 seconds. We got stuck to the top of the wheel well.
Oh, buried that motherfucker.
Yeah. Buried it. Starts pouring rain again.
Couldn't kick the 4-wheel drive in?
Tried everything. We're stuck. Oh man, we're fucked. Got cricket cell phone service. Got 0 bars.
That still exists.
Yeah, I didn't know they were around that's fucking great.
0 bars on the cell service.
Of course.
Oh man, so we're sitting there, we're trying to get unstuck. It ain't happening, we're shit-faced. So, oh man, we gotta try to get this unstuck. We gotta get some traction. So we start pulling out tablecloths and aprons. We throw it under the tires. Traction ain't working.
That'll do.
So we start throwing down pizza boxes. It ain't working. We threw down the fucking catering tables.
You gotta get out. I mean, that's
survival. At this point, it's survival.
Yes.
We gotta dump everything we got. We gotta go.
We're trying to lose weight in the back, get some traction under the tires. We empty the back, everything's in the mud. We're just as stuck as ever.
Yeah.
We can't get any cell phone service, man. We walk to the first house. It's like out of Amityville Horror. There's nobody there. Thank God.
Some guy out there mowing his lawn
in his underwear.
We walk probably about a mile down where I assume they filmed Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
We get to this farm. Guy's outside spraying his tractor down with the hose. We tell him what's up. We got our van stuck. Could you come get us out? He said, "Nah, son, I already washed my tractor." Put it in the garage and left us there. So we went to one more house down. It was just this older lady. She let us use her phone. We called a buddy. Said, hey, man, we're stuck. Can you bring your truck? Come pull us out of here. He says, yeah, man, I'll be there in about 20 minutes. We get there. Oh, yeah, we kept drinking. So we're sitting.
I bet your manager's blowing up your phone. Like, where the fuck are you?
We're sitting in the back of the van at this point, just kind of sprawled out, just drinking what was left. His buddy shows up. He hooks up to the truck, and then he gets stuck.
None of those peasant fucks were around?
Oh, no, man. We made it a good probably 15, 20 minutes away from where they were. Yeah. I can't remember where it was. It was on the way to Nebraska City somewhere out there in the sticks.
Okay, yeah.
So now we've got 2 of these cars stuck. I should mention that right next to we're in the ditch almost. Right next to it's a little ravine, probably about 3-foot drop. Oh, we're about an inch away from it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
So we're not trying to fuck around a whole lot too, Morgan. You know, now we're talking damage.
You probably didn't start there, but by the time you threw the tables and shit.
Yeah. So now his buddy's stuck. Luckily, this guy had Verizon Sprints. I don't know. Something with cell phone. He calls the guy up. He brings his car out, his truck out. And he pulls us both out.
Nice.
So at this point, we start heading back into town. We're a little nervous. All in all, we've been out here for about 4 hours at this point. We were supposed to be back, probably about 2 hours after this cater was over.
Yeah.
So we start heading back into town, get into a little cell phone service. Phone kicks in. Got about 30 missed calls, about 6 voicemails from our boss.
Oh, my God.
Listening to him, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good stuff. So we're speeding back into town. We're trying to get back as soon as possible. Phones are blowing up. We're too afraid to answer.
Yeah.
My buddy's driving, and I'm in the passenger seat, and he says, man, take the wheel for a second.
What?
I said, what do you mean, man? We're going about 70. He said, just trust me. I said, all right, man.
All right.
So I grab the wheel. He rolls down the window, stands the fuck up, starts pissing out the window. He's got 1 foot on the pedal.
Oh, my.
Still driving. There's just piss just everywhere. It's flying that back in through the window. I'm getting splattered.
Oh, my God.
It's going all over the van. I don't know what happened. I start gagging.
Oh, yeah, obviously. It probably got in your mouth.
Yeah, peeing in your mouth is not good.
No.
I start gagging. My gagging made him start gagging. He throws up. I throw up. So we got...
I love it. This fucking van.
We got mud up to about halfway mark on the van. One side's just coated in piss and vomit. I got my window about halfway down before I puked. So we got inside just dripping down, outside a little bit down the window. We get the van back, pull into the driveway. The managers are outside already. I don't know how they knew we were there. They were just waiting.
They've probably been there for 2 hours.
We had literally taken the shirts off our backs.
Yeah.
To try to gain traction. For some reason, we were still wearing the bow ties.
Yes, like thunder from down under.
So you got a picture just strolling in. You got these 2 guys covered in mud head to toe. Wife beaters and bow ties. Yeah. Dress shoes. Van covered in mud and puke and piss. And man, we pull into the driveway and the look kind of said it all. I was like, you get out first, bro.
Yep.
He says, no, man, we'll do it together. I opened the door. He fucking locked it. I was already out. I had committed. I was too far.
Shit.
I got out. They wouldn't even say anything to me. They said, get inside. I said, oh, man. He's going to get it. Yep. I didn't see him again for a couple of days. Thought they might have literally killed him.
Yeah.
I got back inside. They said, take the van. Do whatever you got to do. Better come back looking exactly how it did before you had it. Took it to a car wash. I'm still covered in vomit. Van's is muddy. I'm muddy. Clean it off. Start noticing little chips in the paint from all the rocks that had kicked while we were trying to get it unstuck. I didn't know what to do. Right next to Valentino's down the street, there's a Walgreens. Stopped in there, got a bottle of that little whiteout. Started filling it in. Looked like shit.
Yeah.
Didn't work. Did not work. Got back though, and at that point, they had some time to calm down. I hadn't listened to the voicemails yet, so it was a little awkward because when I got back, we had a conversation. I didn't get fired somehow.
It's one of those things that was probably so bad that they're just like,
what the fuck? Yeah.
We left all the shit there though, in the mud, the tables. And the...
Oh, you didn't even bring anything back with you?
Oh no, we gunned it.
Yeah, you can go and just leave
true.
everything behind.
It's true.
Survival.
We did have to go back and get it the next day in our own cars.
Oh.
They wouldn't let us take the van again.
It's probably a good move.
Yeah.
But we went back though, and then it's funny enough. After the fact, the Pheasants Club called in and just praised us.
That's probably what saved your job.
Yeah.
Those guys were amazing. Those guys were the best. But little they know that they got us stupid drunk and almost got us killed by our bosses. Almost lost a $150,000 catering van.
Jesus.
Damn.
The van, it's still there.
That's the best. The shit that thing is seeing. That's fucking great, man. That story was just as good as I remember.
Spencer, that's a great fucking story, dude.
I forgot that you took the tables out and everything.
Yeah, we
I
tried
totally
everything.
forgot.
We
You
took
have
everything.
to though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You gotta do to survive. Hey, real quick, Valentinos, fuck you guys, man. You're not Zios, you're not Sortinos, you're not Big Freds. Like, don't act like you're a big fucking deal. You're right there with Pizza Hut and Domino's. Just because you're local doesn't mean you're gonna get love. Treat your employees right, you motherfucker.
That was good. Yeah, I'm glad you decided to share that because that definitely has to be out there in the universe somewhere.
Oh my God, that's a great story. Great story.
It's perfect. Now with that, I hadn't talked to Spicy about this, but I've been holding this because I wanted to talk to you about it on the podcast.
Oh man.
Now it is nothing crazy. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to because it is your idea. But if you want to, I think you need to put it out there. Your idea for your bar.
Oh, Backstreets.
Dude, it's a great idea, and we talked about it quite a bit, but I just think it needs to be out there as well, I think, just out in the world. Like I said, if you want to keep it, because if you're going to end up doing it.
No, let's drop it. We'll just TM it right now. You guys heard it. It's a patent pending.
For sure.
Yeah, I got this idea for a bar called Backstreets.
Okay.
Bar and grill, right?
It's a bar and grill. Backstreets Bar and Grill. It's a 90s themed bar. It's all 90s, okay? So it's everything in there. The drinks, the food, everything 90s related. It's been a while since we've talked about it.
Yeah.
I think I still have actually a list.
Yeah, you
We
should look
created
it
a
up.
list.
Yeah, we created a list, but one of them was just like, have the Ricky Martini.
Yeah, we got, there was fried Britney Pickle Spears.
Yeah. And just everything, just playing 90s music, over the speakers and shit. Just have everything. I think that's great.
No,
he was telling
great.
me, and as he's looking for this list, because he had some, and I think I had him text it to me because I was like telling my brothers about it. Because
that's a
and
great
like what he
idea.
said, he's
Great
like, you need to
idea.
pull the trigger. The people who would appreciate it the most would be like what our age is now. Like it's getting to the point where it might not work for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But like I said, I didn't know.
You still got it?
I don't have it.
I'm trying to think. It's been a long time since we talked about it.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
I mean, you had
We had a whole
everything.
list.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find it. If we can, we'll maybe put it up on the gram.
Put on the motherfucking gram.
Yeah, 90s, nothing but 90s music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's but that's a fucking. So many people would enjoy that. I think.
For sure.
You know.
For sure, man.
I can't. I'm blanking.
Well, there was a Sugar Ray one, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure we had shit for everything.
We had.
Because we had stuff with the Verve pipe.
Oh yeah, we touched. If you could think of a '90s reference, it was there.
Yeah,
That's a good idea, man.
I can't think of now. Verizon, fuck you. If you could can I get an official Verizon? Fuck you.
Absolutely, man. Any fuck yous you want to give out, go ahead and give them out at any time, man. At any time.
Forced update had an update on my phone this last week that came through. It more or less bricked my phone. Deleted almost everything.
Jesus.
I just got into that. I had an app on my phone where I kept a notepad of sorts where I kept the thoughts and ideas.
I got one of those too.
Goddamn Android pushing out those
Yep.
fucking upgrades.
Damn.
I just
Or
checked
updates,
it. Just checked it for the first time since that update. It's gone.
Jesus.
Everything in there wipes. So that's where I kept that list.
Yeah.
And it's all gone.
Yeah, we'll come up with something. And if you guys have ideas you want to send them in,
Send
do
that
it.
shit.
That'd be good. But yeah, like I said, I know we talked about it, and we had, drinks and foods. And I say we, it was really just you and a buddy who thought of stuff, and we came up with some other shit.
Yeah,
added
we
to
just
it.
got real drunk and started talking about how great '90s music
Dude,
was.
that's
Backstreets Bar and Grill. We also had the backup. If we ever branched out, we were gonna call it Salute Your Sports Bar and Grill.
from the Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Man. Dude, I love that concept. That's good.
Just pure 90s, but I can't.
Find that info. We'll put it on the ground. We'll push it. We'll fucking make that shit fucking happen.
Somebody needs to do it for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, Spencer gets like 50% of all revenue.
Yeah, we'll do some profit sharing. You guys send in some ideas. Do some profit sharing.
But no, yeah, I mean, it's fucking beautiful. Like the Britney Pickle Spears fucking genius.
So I remember that
Ricky
one.
Martini.
Ricky Martini. There was a ton, but I can't. I'm just drawing a huge blank. Put me on the spot.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to keep it because I didn't want you to know everything we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
So the reason why I waited because I thought you still had the list.
I thought I did too.
So
that's a huge
that's
bummer.
a kick to the nuts, isn't it?
Fuck it.
Right here, live on the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, live for us anyway, not you fucks.
Yeah, you sons of bitches.
Absolutely, man. Well,
I think we can get a couple Q&As in there.
Yeah.
Because it's been a few podcasts. It's been a few weeks since we answered any questions.
yeah.
I think we go around. We'll see how many we can get through. We get through a few of them at least.
Yeah,
What do
absolutely.
you guys think?
Yeah, let's do it for sure. We got your cues that you send out. Remember, like we just get these. We haven't seen these at all, so you send them to at nastyandfriends@gmail.com. We have third party to look them over, print them off, and they're in a Nasty and Friends hat, which you can get our gear too. Bitches.
Yup.
So yeah, this is the first time we're seeing it. Going out to fly. We got Spencer here to answer some questions, so it should be good. Should be good. We'll see how.
All right, so I just pulled one out of we got the Nasty and Friends hat. It's full of questions. Keep questions coming in. We're going to try to it's going to take a while to get through all of them, but keep sending them in. We're going to get to them. All right, first question in here. What are your biggest pet peeves? This is from Maverick.
Vito.
And it says, story of run-ins would be nice. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a story, but I don't.
Story of run-ins. All right, Spencer, since you're our guest, you got any pet peeves, man?
Yeah. People that don't walk up escalators. Number one, fuck you.
Yeah, we just talked about this the other day.
I can't stand it, man.
Yeah, I walk up them too. If there's no stairs. I mean, I'm a big dude. I don't exercise as much as I should. So I try to take stairs. But if I'm on escalators, I try to walk up them. I even try to walk down them too.
Oh,
so
yeah. I mean, if you want to be stationary in one place and be carried to your destination, there's probably an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
I've got shit to do. Get the fuck out of the way. As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, you're a step below pedophiles.
Well said.
yeah, it's
Well
true.
said.
It's true. You got to keep those legs moving for sure.
Yeah, I got one too. It's close. Mine is with motherfuckers that don't use their turn signals.
Yeah.
Twice in the last week. I'm sitting at a fucking stop sign. I'm waiting, thinking the car's gonna come by. Instead,
Yeah.
they fucking turn at the last second. Both times it was women driving. Not saying anything there. I'm just saying.
Right.
Women driving. Both times I threw my hands up like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm not just waiting.
Right.
I think you're driving past me, then you turn. So mine is the turn signal. But yeah, definitely pet peeve.
Yeah, dude, that
Bad
is.
drivers,
And
man.
it's like I try, we say it at the end of every podcast,
Yeah.
I try not to be a dick,
Yeah.
but everybody's a dick. Everybody's a racist when you're driving and there's nobody else in the vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And I fucking get pissed. The blinker pisses me off, too.
Yeah.
Or, what'll piss me off more than not using a blinker is when they're mid-turn, then throw the blinker
Yeah.
on. Because to me, that's like the middle finger, and it fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
It drives me up a wall.
Yeah, dude.
I try to use it as much.
For sure.
Like, my hometown's like 200 people. I use it in my hometown.
Yeah.
Just because it just fucking it just bothers the fuck
Some
out of
people
me.
just aren't aware of their surroundings. Like
Yeah.
me, I'll see somebody there ready to turn and move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, they're probably waiting on me. I'll throw it on early. Just no, go ahead and go. I'm turning.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't even notice you. They just fucking fuck you guys. If you guys are listening, fuck you. Use your fucking blinker. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that would get me worked up. I think that, I don't know, cocky people in real life,
Yeah.
irritate me.
Yeah.
There's somebody that I work with. He's not in my department, but it's one of those guys that he's done everything, he knows everything, and he's done
one-upper?
it better.
A
Yeah,
one-upper?
One-uppers
Oh.
are
yeah.
the worst.
And I used to, it's a game I used to play. I won't say the name, but I used to work with somebody. This person wasn't like this. It wasn't the one-upper as far as I can do it better, I've done that. It's just this person had, you would tell a story, and that person would have 3 stories on that subject, but it was always about that one person. You know who it is. I'll if you don't already know, I'll tell you when the podcast is over. But I used to play a game
All right.
where I would say, the game was Keep Up With, and it was a person's name. So every time that person said a story, I'd come back with my own story about myself. It's fucking hard to do. I don't like to talk about myself a lot, which I know that's weird because we started a podcast and I do talk about myself a lot. But trying to match him story for story.
Yeah. What I was going to say is it real stories, or are you making shit up just to compete with this
At
dude?
the end, I had to make shit up. Like, I tried to do real stories, but you just run out of... Like, because the thing is, you would say it, then that person would be like, oh, well, that reminds me. And be like, what the are you fucking kidding me?
I also, too, was on a safari in Africa. And I also, too, did stab a lion.
Right.
Slit his throat. Yeah.
Yeah.
You too? Oh, you too? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Did I say... I met 3 lions.
Yeah, 3 lions.
You know, so, like, that kind of bothers me. But you can usually, like, excuse yourself from that person, so it's pretty easy to get away with.
Yeah.
But, like, that does bother me.
Yeah.
It's different if somebody has, like, a funny story or can relate to it or something. Because that's usually, I mean, that's what we do here. Like, you tell some, reminds me of, I'll tell you a story, shit like that. But it's not like I've done it better than you. I know better. Like, that bothers me. And I think that the cockiness comes in with that. But again,
for sure.
Like, people in UFC who are super cocky, I love that shit.
They gotta
cracks
be.
me
They gotta
up.
be. That's a
NFL
different
people
lifestyle.
who talk shit cracks me up.
Yeah, that's
like,
a
because I
different
just feel
lifestyle.
like, exactly. Right. So, but I would say that, and then the blinkers for sure.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. I guess people aren't just filling up their blinker fluid. So,
Oh, those fucking assholes. Let's do another one.
gotta make sure. Go ahead. See what we got in this biatch.
All right.
This one is
Cole,
all right. Yeah. Cool.
who is your man crush, famous or not?
Nice.
Shit.
I got 2 man crushes
I got
right
2
now.
also. Yeah.
Sitting at this fucking table.
That's a good answer, man.
No, I can answer this confidently. I know you can answer it confidently because we talk about this quite often.
Let's
Wait, how often?
Like every day.
got
No,
top 10.
For sure. And they're like different levels. Like, I absolutely 100% love JT. I think he's one of my biggest man crushes. He's fucking talented. He can sing. He can dance. He's funny as shit.
I've seen him at concert.
He's not willing to.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
He's not willing to, like, some people wouldn't do SNL or do like the videos that
make
he's
fun
in.
of themselves. Yeah, some
yeah,
people
and he
won't
does that. And I think he's great. Another person I think is one of the greatest human beings in this entire world is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He does so much for people. He visits kids, and I think like everybody could say, yeah, he's an eye. He could be really dick. I think if that was true, it probably would have came out by now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I
He
agree.
does so much for kids. He does so much for motivation, and this world is a lot better place because of him.
Yeah.
So I definitely have a man crush on him too.
That's
Because
good
of
answer, dude. On top of having a man crush on The Rock, that motherfucker, he could run for president, and he would be way fucking better than any of these shit candidates out there.
Yeah.
Hey, Rock, you're probably listening. I'm sure you're listening. If you're listening, run independent, run for president, my man.
Yeah.
Do it. Think about it. Don't answer right away. Hit us up.
Let us know. You can make the announcement. Come on the podcast.
Yeah, come on the podcast.
Announce
We'll
it that
fucking
way.
announce it with you, my man.
We can announce it to our 53 or 54 Twitter
Yeah,
followers.
The
so-
Rock, president 2016. Yay.
What about you, Spencer?
It's actually, strangely enough, The Rock was going to top my list. Keep it a little, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, though. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
He does it
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
real good,
man.
especially with the Deadpool movie. We
Yeah,
talked
oh
about
my
it.
God,
That came
dude.
out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
funny as
Great
shit.
movie, funny.
Yeah,
Handsome
Ryan
man.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
He is. He's handsome. He's
Yeah.
funny. Seems like he'd be fun to hang out with.
Yeah, I'd let him eat crackers in bed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
Fuck it.
Maybe after the second date. I also, for some reason, Will Smith. He got big ears. I don't care. Love him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Fresh
good.
Prince.
He
Comes
doesn't
off
got
Hangover.
he doesn't got a cuss in his
doesn't
raps
have
to
to.
make.
No,
Fresh Prince, man. For some reason, every movie you're in, you cry, I cry. I feel like, man.
it's true. It's
true, man.
Dude, I think like iRobot is a fucking underrated ass movie.
Yeah, you're
I think
probably
that's a
right.
great. Yeah, you're probably right.
Right.
Love it. Anyway, what about you?
Sure, I was
Spicy?
gonna, I'm gonna go Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, yeah, he's at the top of the list for me as
Yeah,
well
he's,
too.
he's just a solid fucking actor.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems like a gentleman. He might be a dick too. I don't know.
I don't think
But,
that story was going around about one of his assistants that worked for him. Apparently, I didn't read it 'cause I don't read, but he's a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
But I think he's one of the best actors of our generation, hands
for sure,
down.
for sure.
I mean, he's fucking fantastic.
I agree. I wasn't always a fan, like Titanic. I'm like, this is kind of some soft shit. I don't like it. But then, way back, the Gilbert Grape days.
Oh, yeah.
He was great in that. And then a lot of people don't know about the movie with This Boy's Life, where he was
Yeah.
with Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
That movie, and he was abused by his stepdad.
Is that the one where you like is the mustard at the end where he puts it on his
Yeah,
face?
yeah.
That's a
If you
great
guys haven't
fucking
seen This
movie.
Boy's Life, great fucking movie.
My mom's flipping shit. We used to watch that.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
she loves that.
Shouts out, Mama Pagnasty. But no, like that, and then you get The Departed, and then you get some of his later work. It's fucking
Catch
The
Me If You
Revenant,
Can.
Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Solid actor,
Wolf of
good
Wall
actor.
Street.
Wolf of Wall Street, fucking gentleman. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
it's like it's the fucking spectrum that he could play.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Django Unchained.
Django.
Fucking killed that movie.
Hot cake.
When he was talking about
cake.
the dots in the back of the skull.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
It's good, man.
Yeah. It's fucking
Leo,
good.
hit us the fuck up. Leo, hit us the fuck up, man.
We'll see if we can fit time between The Rock and Brooke Hogan.
Don't listen to him. Leo, we'll get you on the podcast, dog. We will do what we got to do. We will get you on the podcast.
For sure. Absolutely.
Good question, Vito. Great question.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, next question. I'll go ahead and hit the next question, and then we'll go back to you after the.
Okay,
After
sounds
that.
good. Sounds good.
Okay, this one's from Joey. Okay, fucking handwriting sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Joey, if you had to lose one of your 5 senses, which one would it be? This is like kind of a 2-part question. So if you had to lose one of your 5 senses, which would it be? And then if you had to enhance one of them, which would it be?
Okay.
So if you had to lose one.
All right, right off the bat, I'm going to say smell, right?
Yeah.
It's going to affect my taste, and I love my food.
Right.
I don't know if smell affects taste. I imagine it will, but let's say it's two different things. I can still taste shit, but I won't smell shit. Not shit, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Things. If I could enhance anything, it would be vision, I think. Because hearing is going to fuck up my sleep.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
true.
vision, I'd just be able to read shit better. The other night, I'm at fucking Texas Roadhouse, and again, fuck basketball, right? But I'm competitive, and I want to win.
Right.
So I'm like all looking across the TV, trying to see the score of these games, and I'm like, I can't fucking see anymore. Like, I'm getting older. Like, so I'm going to say enhanced vision and decreased smell. That's my final answer.
I think that's probably exactly what I would go. Because you can say feel. Nobody wants to give up feeling. You're fucking
man.
ridiculous if you do.
You know how hard it is to come if you can't feel
Yeah,
it?
exactly. And so, like, you definitely don't want to do that. Like, I mean, you can get rid of. Cause I don't want to get rid of taste completely. At least, like it's like you said, like with your smell, if it goes a little
Right.
bit, I still feel like you could taste certain things. So yeah, I think mine would be the exact same answer.
Yeah, me too.
So-
Me too. I don't think that's even a hard question at all.
No.
Yeah, you need to step it up, Joey. God damn it.
Joey, let us know. Let us know what your answer is.
Yeah, last time you
Hit us
came
up.
hard, that sounded weird, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right. So this next question is from Rex, and the question is, where did BDC Studios come from? Is there a story behind BDC Studios? Of course, there's a story behind BDC Studios. Of course, there's a story behind it.
Yep. All right, Spencer. Next question.
Next question.
All right, this one's from Long.
Son of a bitch.
That's son
no.
of a bitch.
So, which of your friends, if any, could you imagine being locked up for child porn?
Rob Long. There's my answer.
Oh, shit.
All right. Which of your friends, if any, could you imagine being locked up for child porn?
God damn it.
That's a fucked up question. I mean, somebody's gonna get thrown under the bus.
Yeah, that's why I said Long.
Yeah, that's good. That motherfucker did break a chair,
Yeah.
set it on fire.
Disrespectful.
While we're on the topic of Rob Long, we did set up a GoFundMe page to replace the chair that Long broke and then set on fire after episode 5. During and after episode 5, Rob Long, if you're listening, I'm sure you're listening. Donate to the GoFundMe page, you motherfucker. All right.
Yeah, we're asking $99.
Yeah.
The only reason why we're doing it is we're hoping Long donates $99. So, but if you want, we seriously only have 3 chairs. If you want to donate, do.
Yeah.
If you don't, totally understand. Hit him up. What's his Twitter handle? It's like Whiskey Rob or something.
Whiskey Rob, I think. And also, stop watching child porn, Rob. Next question.
You fuck. All right, so goddamn. No, next one. Not dealing with that
That's
one.
a skipper.
It's too
All right.
fucking long. So, okay, it says, "What was your first tattoo and why?" It's another one from Cole.
All right.
So my first tattoo, I got on my feet. On my left foot, it says Mikey and Maverick, and on my right foot, it says Mom and Dad. It's just my family. First one's name's pretty simple, nice. So yeah.
Shit. Spence, what do you got, man?
My first tattoo, I think I was 18. Got a Celtic cross on my back. I'm not religious. I just really liked Boondock Saints.
Of course.
Yeah, it's right in the middle of my shoulder blades. I don't regret it. I kind of forget I got it.
Yeah, you never see it, I'm sure.
Never.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, so mine's.
I like how you're just laughing already.
So I got on my right arm, I have a praying hands with my initials, and it said "God bless" on there, which is probably okay, but I'm also not religious at all.
I didn't realize that was your first one.
Yeah, that was my first one. I got it when I was 18. I thought it looked cool, and then now I'm like, I don't believe in God. Like I'm not religious, so it's kind of embarrassing. But fuck it, I have it. Like whatever I have, like I'll rep it, you know.
Right.
But that's God damn it, Cole. Why would you ask me that?
That's a good question, though.
She wouldn't know that was my first tattoo. But still, that's...
Yeah, people want to know us, man.
People want to know us.
We got an extended family.
Good question.
Sure.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a great question. All right, you want to keep going, yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah. This is fun, man. All right, I'm up.
Yeah.
All right.
See what's going on.
All right. This one is from Poop Show. It says, Dear Spicy and Pagnasty, who would you pick to win a touch Army football game at a neutral site, let's say Fort McCoy, Wisconsin, 7 Nebraska men, 7 Nebraska men, 1 Asian who has not practiced together, or 7 Southern men, black, white quarterback who practice and play together? Is the question.
The first one you said, I guess. I think there's a story behind
There's a story behind this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'll just tell the story.
Yeah, just tell the story.
All right,
I think that's probably what he's alluding to.
Fucking Poop Show.
God damn it, 2 times.
All right, so yeah, it's good. All right, so we're in Fort McCoy, Wisconsin. Last year. Must have been last year.
Yeah, I was already out.
Okay, so it was last year. We were staying in the shitty barracks up there. No AC. Weather's not terribly hot, but still sucks being no AC.
In the barracks, you got like a shit ton of people.
We got a shit ton of people in the barracks. All we had computers, and we didn't have the internet. We did have computers, and we did have a projector. And because of the 1-2-3 game, somebody had to buy the series of Ernest. So we had Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Goes to Jail, Ernest Goes to Court, Ernest Gets Scared. So we watched that, and I also brought Chappelle Show season 1, I think.
Dude,
so
you always bring it on there. That's the best part.
Yeah. So we had that. Other than that, we would get outside. We would play football. So one day we were out there. We were playing football, and it was just us playing. And some of the guys on there, they're pretty decent, you know. My main man Denmark. And I tweeted this after he quoted this. He said, "Man, I was pretty good at football. I injured 3 quarterbacks in 1 season when I played in high school." Shouts out Denmark. So anyway, these dudes come up, and all right, let's just be honest. All right, so 3 black dudes come up. All right, so okay, let me go back. 1 black dude comes up. He starts playing with us. He's pretty good. He's a little dude. He's quick. He's good. Yeah. 2 more dudes come up. They're like, "Hey, let's play. Let's get a team going." We've already been playing for like an hour. They're like, "Hey, we want to play." So we're like, "Okay, let's do let's do 7-on-7." We're like, "Okay, let's do it." I didn't say let's do it.
Yeah.
I want to say it was Rob Long was like, "Yeah, we'll fucking play you guys."
Of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
So the dudes are like, "Oh, we play down here." So then we end up walking.
So you're not even home field.
No. We go like a couple barracks away to play these dudes. All right.
Yeah.
We're playing like, all right, we're going to the bush, to the tree, to the Humvee. We go to this field. It's pretty flat. They got like reflective belts, marked yard lines, end zones.
Jesus.
turns out these dudes are active duty Army guys that play in a flag football league, and they practice and they play. We have been playing for 1 hour. That's the most we've ever played.
Yeah.
Most of the people we're with are Caucasian. Most of the people on that other team are black.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to bleep that out.
So we're like, and like for me, it's not about race or whatever, but the fact that these dudes play together all. They're full-time Army. They play together all the time. They're in a league.
Yeah, they're just looking to shit on somebody.
They're talking about rules and shit, and we're like, we're not. Like the rules are this and this and this. If you're gonna block, like you gotta have 4 on the O line. You gotta have. We're just fucking playing.
We're just passing the
ball to the tree. They have a field and they have rules. So we're like, okay, fuck it. And I'm looking at Long. I'm pretty sure it was Long. I'm looking at Long. What the fuck you got us into, man?
Yeah.
Anyway, we play these motherfuckers, and we beat the shit out of them. They score like 1 touchdown. I don't remember. We got multiple touchdowns. We're intercepting the ball. My main man Kuva, we called him. I want to say it might have been Sports Center.
Yeah.
I had an interception. Kuva had a bunch of interceptions. That was it. That was my highlight. I think I had an interception.
Yeah.
I'm older. I played a couple plays. Some of the other dudes, Kuva, fucking highlight reel. He's intercepting. He's running interceptions back for touchdowns. They had a quarterback who was a white guy, and that was what the one thing. And I think the one Asian thing was one of the other guys on our team.
Yeah.
Anyway, the quarterback kept throwing interceptions. They have a whole, like, they're rotating in offensive line, defensive line.
Yeah.
And like that's serious as fuck.
God,
we're like rotating in 1 and 2 guys at a time, so we're playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of us on the sideline, and they're yelling. I mean, they're arguing with each other. Like, you motherfucker, what the fuck? Why'd you throw that? They're like, it was so fucking funny. And then, like, the guys on the sidelines are like, oh my God, it's fucking hilarious. It was hilarious, dude. They're eating up the quarterback.
Yeah.
The quarterback wasn't bad, but they're blaming everything on him, and they're fucking melting down, and we're just killing it.
Right.
A bunch of white guys and a mixed guy and a Asian guy from Nebraska that played football for 1 hour is beating this team that practices and plays regularly in the league. We killed them. So, hey, if you guys are listening, step your game up next time you're at Fort McCoy. Fuck you guys. You guys got murdered. You guys got murked. We stopped the game because one of our guys got I'll say it. It was Denmark. He got hit. He got hit hard. He got the wind knocked out of him. We got some good medics in the unit that are in the unit. You know who they are.
Yeah, yep.
But out there, they relied on the Army medics to check our personnel out. Me and the medics with us cleared Denmark. Said, no, he's okay. He's bleeding from his mouth. He took a hard shot. The Army medics said, no, he's got... they're like, oh, he's got fucking... he's got a punctured lung. So he went to the ER. Fucking 8 hours later, came back. They're like, no, he's okay. Like,
yeah, we cleared him.
He's got a tension pneumothorax. Like, he's like absent lung sounds on the left. Like, but these guys were the same guys.
Did they expose the genitals?
They did not.
No, that's why they didn't know.
Yeah, they don't know. But they didn't work for departments.
Yeah.
They were just.
Understandable.
They go through training, and then their annual training 2 weeks a year that's them being medics, where we got medics that work for cities that do it every day.
Yeah.
So we were like, no, he's fine. They were like, no, he came back 8 hours later. Like, oh, no, yeah, he's fine. Like, yeah, we told you that. But those are the same guys that couldn't shoot an IV, and the healthiest dudes I know.
Yeah.
Like, fucking veins just popping out. They're missing them. So, hey, Army medics, you got some great ones out there. The ones that were in Fort McCoy. Step your fucking game up, yo. Fuck you guys. Great question, Poop Show.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good, because I didn't know that whole story. Like, I knew you played some other people and shit like that.
So we even talked about getting shirts that said Fort McCoy Flag Football Champion 2015, but we never did it. Nobody committed to it, you know. But
there's still time.
We dominated. It's not too late. We dominated that day.
Yeah, they were just looking for somebody to shout. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Which is great.
They thought we were chumps, man. Plus, we were already tired. Unbelievable that we won. We were so unorganized. They
couldn't handle the chaos.
They couldn't handle it. And then them like yelling at each other. Fucking perfect, man. Fucking perfect, dude. You know, fuck when they're from Texas too. They're from you guys. Nebraska football all day.
GBR.
Fuck Texas. Let's do it. Let's do a couple more questions though. You guys still?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, Spence.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Not used to reading.
Yeah, it's hard to read cursive anymore.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It says, what is the most outrageous, ridiculous place you've ever had sex? Did you get caught in the act? And then he's got an answer as well that he wants read.
He does, yeah.
the email.
Yeah, I think I know the story because it's my uncle.
Yeah,
it's my uncle Frank.
It's Frank.
So, yeah.
Mooks.
Of course he has a story. A sick fuck.
Shouts out Frank.
Yeah.
Frank Pagnasty.
Yeah,
I got an answer right off the bat.
Yeah, go ahead. I got one too.
All right, so and I think this is it. Right off the top of my head, I've had sex in some strange places.
The butt?
I'm a weird guy. That would not be the weirdest.
You said strange, man.
Oh man, my bad.
My buddy got married in Illinois. He married a doctor, and the mom was a doctor. It was a fancy place in Illinois on a lake, and me and my girlfriend at the time snuck off from the wedding party. And we went to a trampoline. We had sex on the trampoline of this house, this big fucking mansion house, but we did not get caught. So, but that was probably one of the strangest places I've had sex in public.
I'd say.
But yeah, I didn't get caught. You know? I've never got caught. I guess I never got caught.
I don't think I ever got caught. That I
want
can
to?
think of.
We just set it up like
Maybe,
that.
yeah. I mean, I got like a cold nose in the ass from a dog. But
Oh yeah.
that doesn't count being caught, I think.
Yeah.
But what about you? Do you have like a strange place where you almost got caught, or a ridiculous place that you've bumped uglies?
Yeah, actually, I can think of two right off the bat. In high school, I remember
Mine's from high school too.
had sex in it was a new house. It just been built. It was on the market. Buddy's like uncle or grandpa, I don't know, was the realtor.
He was just horny. He was just horny as fuck. You had to do it. You had to do it, Spence. Don't blame yourself. You're in a safe place.
Nobody's gonna hear
You had
this
to do it,
at
man.
all.
You had to do
The
it.
worst part about it is that we got the key, we snaked this key, we got into this abandoned house. I mean, it's not abandoned, but nobody's even ever lived in it. It's empty, and we still fucked in a closet.
That's fucking awesome. That's awesome.
I have no idea why.
Just
Empty
more
house.
thrill.
It was just empty. Actually, and then believe it or not, no shit, we fucked in that Valentino's catering van. That same one.
Yes, dude. At that time, that van had puke, urine, and semen. Probably
yes.
blood too, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably at least a little.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. Mine wasn't as good as that. I fucking should have went next. I was gonna last, but
Yeah, that was good, man.
Yeah.
The closet, though?
yeah.
Like, no,
Let's do
look,
the closet. I'm
look. Let's just be safe about this. Get in the fucking closet right now. Just shut up. Don't say a word. Get in the fucking closet.
Yeah, call me Billy.
Spit on me and tell me I'm scum.
Fucking going deep tonight, boy.
Yes, yeah.
That's good. No, mine was in high school. I had sex while driving.
Yeah, oh, and I've done that.
Yeah, but not like on the. It's not like I was going 60.
Okay.
But it was on a country road and I was driving. It was all good, but I had a 5-speed car, so it made it a little bit like a little bit crazier. But yeah, that's it's nothing too crazy. I say that's craziest.
Yeah, that's pretty
close
crazy.
to getting caught.
Yeah.
We were just out country roads and shit like that. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. So.
Yeah. Fuck. Good question, man.
Told you, anticlimactic.
Yeah, good question. Man.
Yeah, we're not gonna. No, I'm not gonna read his answer. It's fucking long, I'm sure. So I tell you, because I know the story. Okay. I mean, I'm sure his version of it, because he typed it out, he probably thought about it. But his is they were at it's called Kirkman's Cove. It's like down in our home area, and there's like a beach that's just part of this big ass pond and shit. And if I'm he was like 18 or 19, I think, in that age range, and him, and I don't know if it was his girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever, but they did it like in the water when the place was like packed, like with everybody like around and shit. So
Exhibitionists.
might just take a picture of the email, like post it on Instagram. You can read like his elongated answer.
Better yet, if you have a picture of the sex act, go ahead and send it in. Send it in our email. We will post it on the gram.
Yeah. Let's see. We already read from this person once or 8 times. So let me take a look just to see what this one is. Nope, not that one. Fucking. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go back to the original one. This is another one from Cole. Says, do you have any addictions to anything? Porn.
Yeah, porn, for sure. For sure.
No. No, I mean, not like... I mean, I probably drink too much, but...
What's too much?
Yeah, that's true. Depending on who you ask.
That's a tough question. Like, I chew. I've been chewing either Grizzly or fucking Red Man the whole time. I've been drinking the whole time, too. I don't consider myself addicted to alcohol, but probably be a safe assumption. I like to drink.
Right.
And then, of course, pussy.
Right.
But...
That's good.
Spence, what do you got, dude?
I don't know how to...
Valentino's Pizza. Wrecking vans.
Yeah.
Having sex in closets.
We came out of it, though.
Yeah,
Came
it's
out.
true.
No, I don't know. I don't think I really... I don't know, man. I guess I don't really drink a whole lot as much, at least as much anymore.
Yeah.
We're having a baby, so we're definitely not fucking.
Yeah. Congrats on that. The baby
congrats,
part,
man.
not the humping.
Yeah, but I guess I don't really think so. Probably.
TV for sure.
It's Always Sunny.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
that Dim
yeah.
Suburbs episode.
Yeah, no, I watch a lot of TV. Probably watch too much TV, but I enjoy it. Like,
Yeah.
I love to... Like, I've tried to explain to my wife because she doesn't, like, watch as much TV as I do. And I know you watch a lot of TV because we talk about it a lot. But I enjoy it. Like, a lot of people like to get lost in books. I like to get lost in shows.
Yeah.
Like, what I would do in these situations and shit. So,
For sure. Shouts out JPEGs.
yeah.
For sure.
Get some more?
right,
We need some more questions, bitches.
Yeah. Did you throw the throwaways back in here?
No, they're all out.
Okay.
Oh, the ones I didn't want to read. Yeah, those are in
Son
there.
of a bitch. Okay, this one's from Peeper again. What is the best plate of food you have ever eaten? Eaten at Golden Corral, Gangsta Charlie, and did it give you the shits?
Well, first of all, obviously it gave you the shits. We know that.
Yeah.
But, so, I don't know if you know, but for Army, when we were... they have to feed us. They have to give us lunch. And don't they have to meet so many like requirements and shit during our drill weekend?
Yeah, but they don't. We should have been served dinners and shit too.
Well, no, but I meant like as in, don't they have to make sure that all food groups?
Yeah,
are,
I think
like,
so.
shit like that?
I think so.
So they would just pay us. We'd always just go eat at Golden Corral because that's what we do. So we just called it Gangster Charlie's.
Gangsta Charlie was our code for Golden Corral.
Yeah, so that's what we still call it today.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, I mean, all 8 years I was in, we did it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, definitely gave you the shits. But I'd say like for me, I always got like I'd always start off like with the salad, but I always put like the fried shrimp on it. So yeah, like you got fucking bacon. It really wasn't a salad. There's a couple leaves of lettuce.
Just a couple leaves.
But some spinach, cheese, bacon, all that shit. Cranberries. Yeah, I think that was always my favorite.
Yeah.
So.
Before Spencer, you can still answer, even though I don't know if you ever ate it.
I mean, not by choice. I mean, I can't. I mean, I think Golden Corral is probably one of the nastiest places on the planet. It's the Walmart of foods. It's a cesspool. You go in there, there's kids sneezing in the salads and dipping their hands into the pudding and just.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man, and I just want to say that the we're still watching YouTube. We're still watching Japanese game shows. And right now, there's some weird shit going on here. I like it. I just want to say the reflections of Spencer don't necessarily reflect Spicy and Pagnasty's view.
Yeah, here at Nasty and Friends at all.
Before we started going to Gangsta Charlie, we were going to Old Country Buffet.
Old cunts and butts.
Old cunts and butts. We thought that was gross. The Gangster Charlie in Lincoln is actually pretty decent. The one where I live is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
The one in Lincoln is actually pretty good. Yeah, I'd probably eat there for 10 years or so. Yeah, it's pretty shitty. I can't remember the best meal I've had, but I usually do the steak and then I'll do it the little hamburger, the sliders, and then I'll do a salad, and I'll do fucking the lava cake with some ice cream and some other shit. But I was gonna say one of the best meals I've ever had was it wasn't really a meal, but when I woke up, when I had my roommates, I woke up one morning and so it was probably the best. This isn't off the topic. One of the best breakfasts I've ever had. I woke up when I had my roommates, and I came into the kitchen, and I saw like my hat, and I saw like a playing card in like a triangle shape, and I lifted that up, and I saw 2 fat rails of cocaine underneath the hat, and then the triangle shaped card.
Jesus.
And yeah, 2 fat ass rails. So I snorted those. And that for sure was the best breakfast I ever had. But that wasn't at Gangster Charlie. So no disrespect, Gangster Charlie. If you did serve cocaine at Gangster Charlie, it would probably spice up the joint for sure. But great question 2 times. You know?
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
Very
sure.
classy.
For sure.
Very
Yeah,
classy.
For sure.
Let's keep it going.
All right. Can Mary Kate go right in? It's from Rob.
Answer yes. Of course. Mary Kate goes right in. Of course.
Absolutely. Why not?
That's an old Will Arnett bit.
Uh-huh. All right. Might as well just finish out the questions. We have 2 questions left.
2 questions left in the hat? All right, let's
So,
finish.
let me take a look here. The fuck?
The fuck? All right, I got to fill my drink again.
Do it.
We're pushing an hour and 45 minutes. I love it. We're going to try to get 2 hours.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. This is from Joey, and it says a recreation of the movie The Box.
Okay.
So I guess if you had a choice of $10 million, but someone had to die, would you take the money? So I think if I remember right, the movie is there's like a button. If they hit a button, they get $10 million, but somebody in the world dies. They don't know who it is or anything like that. So I think that's what he's getting at. If not, that's what we're going with.
Oh, yeah. We're going.
So you don't know the person,
No, it could be anybody in the world.
so it could potentially be somebody.
Yeah,
you
it could
know.
be somebody you know, exactly. I've never seen the movie.
I mean, neither.
But-
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
I would absolutely push the fucking button.
Yeah, just 60, even if it was like, that doesn't matter. I mean, because obviously you have that possibility. But where my thought thinking through it is, what are the odds that it would be somebody you know?
So low.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you would think, but I think that's the point of it too. Like it would be, you know. But I think you're right. I think I would say, yeah, I would prep everybody I know. I would tell them, like, if you happen to drop dead, would you be like cool with it? Because I would expect you to push it. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think you have to.
That's a lot of money. The odds are in your favor.
Yeah, that you don't know. I mean, it sucks. You're still killing somebody, but
I would have.
drunk drivers kill people every day, and they're bigger assholes than pushing a button. So
I was ready to push the button before you even finished reading the question.
How much money are we talking?
it says $10 million.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No question.
Is there a point where you wouldn't do it for the money? Like $1 million, would you still do it?
Yeah. I would still do it.
Half million?
Yeah, I would still do it. You give me $100, I'd probably do it. Because look, and here's my thoughts, and they're dark and they're fucked up.
Yeah.
And maybe it's
That's why we're here. You're in a circle. Nobody's
yeah,
gonna
I'm
hear
in a
it.
safe place. Am I in a safe place,
Yeah.
Spencer?
Yeah.
Safe.
You're
All right,
safe
Spencer's.
here.
I'm in a safe place. All right, so there's 6 billion people on the planet. Mm-hmm. Like I said earlier, I'm already pissed off with traffic, the way people drive, like shit. Like
It's true.
we're running out of water. We're running out of places to fucking herd cattle and shit.
We got more nukes than ever.
We need something to happen. If they killed off like 20% of the population, it would help the Earth. Not the Earth, but us. The Earth is going to be fine. Like George Carlin says,
Yeah.
the Earth has been around for billions.
Shaking
The Earth is
like
going
a
to keep going away.
bad case of
The Earth is going to keep going. People are in trouble. So, yeah, there's 6 billion people in the world. People are dying every second. You give me the option to fucking get fucking millions of dollars to kill someone, fuck, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I think so,
and I
too.
would expect everybody to do it. And if
Yeah.
I died that way, I'm like, fuck it, man. I don't
got
blame
money.
you.
Yeah, exactly. No, I
This
agree.
is shit.
I agree. I think that's just too easy.
Too easy. Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, if you said it was somebody I knew, I'd be like, well, which motherfucker is it? I still might hit it. It depends on who it is.
Yeah, it's somebody you know.
Bang.
Let's fucking hit that shit.
I'll send some money to your wife, bro. And maybe some dick.
Yeah. Dick her down nice.
That's fucked up. That's too far.
In a closet. In an empty house.
What the fuck in the closet, yo?
I think about that closet. Just periodically, there's probably clothes just hanging in there.
No, that's fucking Spence, dude. I like how you roll, man. That's fucking. The more I
Savage.
think about it, that's savage. Like you're pushing up against the fucking corner of the closet.
And if you think
Some
about
kids are gonna be hiding here one day.
Did you close the door of the closet?
Yeah. It was so dark.
I love that, dude. Oh my god.
I just think about it too. It's like, how often have you ever cleaned a closet? Have you ever vacuumed your closet?
No.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
You've never once cleaned a closet.
Everybody check your closets for semen.
I'm never going to be able to look.
Your house. This might be your house.
I'm never going to be able to look at a closet again. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't know.
That's great.
That's just, I don't trust it.
Don't get in there. Look, when we play hide and seek, you go in the basement. You don't go in the closet.
Mommy and daddy's closet.
Hormones really take control of that. I'm not sure what.
Oh, absolutely. You said you were in high school.
I was
You don't
probably
know.
17, 18,
You don't know what you're doing.
No.
You're just fucking humping midair.
Yeah.
It's just it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
That's great.
I failed to mention that I was alone in the closet. I
was by myself.
Still counts.
Yeah,
Still counts.
Absolutely. Just the rogue jerker just comes breaking into people's houses, jerking off in their closets. You may not find it.
Hey, real quick, if you're the kind of individual that breaks into houses and jerks off in the closets, you're in a safe place with us. Send us your fucking story. We want to hear your story.
Yeah.
We'll have you on the podcast. Hit us up. Hit us the fuck up. You know where to find us on social media.
See if we can sneak you in there between Leo and The Rock before Brooke Hogan.
Brooke Hogan, get the fuck at us for sure. All right, we got what?
One more, man. It's you,
Spencer.
homie.
No, Spencer, dude.
All right.
Oh my god.
That's good.
This one's from your buddy Long.
Okay.
Of course.
What is the biggest dick you think you could take in your butt and live?
Well, I mean, wasn't it Abraham Lincoln that said anything's a dildo if you try hard enough?
I'm pretty sure.
So, I mean, and live?
And live.
Are we talking girth or length? It's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
And what's the quality of life after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you consider life?
Like the type you're
if I'm
never going to
paralyzed,
hear a fart again?
Yeah.
Or
That's not life, man.
No.
If you can't fart, you're dead, as far as I'm concerned.
I think this rolls right into your man crush too. Like you fuck the Rock, you top, you bottom. You can't be the bottom. You'll never be the same.
No.
Right. I agree.
But the Rock ain't no bitch. He ain't letting you be the top.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck no. He's running for president in 2016, allegedly.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. You don't know. It's a tough question.
That's a tough question. I mean, if you've had experience, that's the thing. Like, if you've taken dicks in your ass, like you kind of
probably can make an actual good judgment call.
Yeah, right. A legit assessment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure none of us here have taken dicks in our ass. So I don't know. And to live, like that's
2 feet, round and long.
yeah, 2 feet. That's
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Like I'm an EMT, so like I should know a little bit about medical stuff. Like I don't think you bleed that bad from the rectum, and I don't think like you could puncture an organ. You could puncture an organ if it was sharp. Maybe I don't know. We need a doctor for this question.
Weird
so
stuff.
if you're a doctor,
Butt stuff.
butt stuff. I'm going to say, for me, it's inconclusive. If you're a doctor and you're listening and you have experience in what kind of dick size kills people, hit us up. We'll have you on the show. We'll answer this question at a later time.
Yeah.
I
think we have to
we're
put
not
it on
experts.
the back burner.
Spencer, are you?
I didn't study anal activity.
God damn.
I don't know.
Or better yet, if you're a woman and you've came close to death from an anal sex experience, we would love to hear from you. Hit us up, nastyandfriends@gmail.com. Hit us up. Let us know your stories. Better yet, if you have pictures, hit them up. We might even share them on Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think on that note, I want to say thanks to Spencer for coming down,
absolutely, man. Kill it. I'm
Some
glad.
of the best stories I've heard.
In a while.
heard.
Yeah, absolutely. The story was just as good as I remember it. The back streets, dude. Somebody make it happen. Like I said.
No, we need to make that happen.
Yeah.
Fuck that. We need to make that happen.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
But any final words? Anything else you want to put out there?
Any fuck yous you want to send out to anybody?
Oh man, we don't know if we got enough time. Valentino's, Union Bank,
Hell yeah.
Verizon. We could go on all day.
No, keep going, dude. As many fuck yous you want to send out, like we support you. Man.
People that don't walk up the fucking escalators.
People don't use their blinkers.
Yeah. Use your fucking blinker. It's right there by your hand anyway.
Yeah. People who will lock closets in their house when they're not there.
Yeah, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
But no, again, everybody, thanks for listening. We're just going to keep getting better. Again, Instagram, Twitter, nastyfriends.com. We're out of questions. I think there might be 3 that are sitting in there that just weren't printed off.
Yeah.
So definitely send them to us. We love these sections. It's our favorite part.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, it's I know we've said it a million times, but it's nastyandfriends@gmail.com. So you guys just remember, life's simple. Don't be a dick. Night, sluts.
Hey-o.